What you doing up there?
I was just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants. Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
Why'd you do it, Gary? I thought we were friends.
Friends? You and me. I've taken dumps that had more brains than you, friend. No, I'm taking over this school, and you're just a liability. See you around, moron!
I saw your face. I'll remember you.
You forget 1,000 things every day. How about you make sure this is one of them?
I asked for a fair day's pay after a fair day's work. And he kind of got a little angry. So I admit, I kind of got a little angry.
Did you kill him?
No, I didn't kill him. But I did kidnap his wife. Oh, no. Hey, Big Smoke, it's me, Carl. Chill.
CJ. Oh my God, what's up?
Lucia, do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
So how did you know she was gonna betray us? What she said? It was in her eyes, in the way she was leading us. But you said you knew Spanish.
Our time has passed. Come.
Sorry, Tommy. This is Vice City. This is business. You sold us out. No, I sold you out. I sold you out.
You know, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that we must obey the rules of the game. We can pick the game, Nico Bellic, but we cannot change the rules.
Tell you one thing, T. I'm getting too old for this nonsense.
It's showtime!
Telling you what to think about everything. 35 years. This is WCTR.
Good evening. Are we back? I think we're back. Team, we've never been more back. Right then, let's get amongst it, because you are tuned into the award-winning #1 non-fictional, completely fictional radio station from Liberty City to Leonida. All gas, no breaks with it, so you better get in where you're fitting. If we don't cover it, it isn't worth the goddamn airtime. Wow. What a week. What a goddamn week. We started off on Tuesday getting nothing from Rockstar. Everyone wrote off the earnings call. Nothing's coming. They're not going to say jack shit. It's a complete wash. We had tons of people, old and new, in the chat saying the earnings call was going to be horse tripe. Take-Two are giving us nothing. And then Strauss the bank check rocks up. He shows up, gets amongst it, confirms the date of Grand Theft Auto 6, tells us the marketing is going to start in summer and that it's steak and eggs for breakfast. Ladies and germs, wasters and weasels, say it under your breath. But are we back? After all this time, is this finally, truly, the year of Grand Theft Auto 6? Let us know what you're thinking in the chat. As always, we want to give a big shout out to all the friend brothers for supporting this channel. If you want to join the campaign Cowboys, then click join or follow the link down in the description. Don't be a weasel cheese all your life. Click that subscribe button, and while you're here, you might as well click the like button and help MCT out with that bullshit algorithm. And finally, if you want to get your golden pipes on 104.5, all you have to do is join the 104.5 Radio MCT Discord. The link is down in the description. Then record your voicemail and leave it in the voicemail channel. It doesn't have to be about Grand Theft Auto. It doesn't have to be about gaming. It can be about whatever you want. Movie, TV, sport, wrestling, or anything else in between. Just keep it clean, you little waste man, or else it's cold shower time for your punk ass. We appreciate you knocking boots on Friday. So with that down, let's grab this Intermito and let's give some shout outs. Let's come to Google here and let's see what's a go on right now. Team, what are the plans for the weekend? I need the context. I need to know what you lot are getting up to. As long as we're staying safe on those streets, that's all I'm bothered about. But I need to know what's going on. Am I invited? Upper Robin's knocking about. Love Big... What the hell is that name? Love Big B Money. Love 801. I think I've said that name before, but Ken, do your thing and remind that bitch what time it is on the weekend.
It's showtime!
CMB, CB, 10M, Upper Robin, Tyler Dunaway, Bars is knocking about. Eric Plays Games, Backwards Josh, Cybernetic, Oi Bars, give me a rhyme or else I'm going to kick you. Big Scary MC, Brandon Crutchfield, Risky, what the fuck is that name? Risky Biscuits? Kenneth?
It's showtime!
Man, I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Look at the state of all of you lot. Vive Sig's knocking about. Sergeant Tunnelrammer, Bacon, Last of My Kin, Gemini King, DMC, Romaine, 4N4X4. Never said that name before in my entire goddamn life. Kenneth, do your thing.
It's showtime!
We got Lovely Tax, Decline Gaming, Let's Ride, 10Cam, Gaming Grenade, Eric Plays Games, Shower with Big Scary MC, and User. Any chance that you could change your name? Any chance that you could put a bit more effort into your YouTube channel, lad? Appreciate you. And Crossfire Gaming is knocking about as well, and Flame as well. Right, team, I need to stop it there in regards to the shout-outs, because first of all, we are barely out the intro, and I still can't get off these goddamn shout-outs. Man, I need to say a massive thank you. J-Dog, get that music playing, because it's a little bit quiet. Shout out Karl Casey at Whitebot Audio. Every single goddamn time. Miami 1983, go ahead and check it out. First of all, J-Dog, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that down on my headphones because, believe it or not, every single goddamn fucking time I tell you to turn it down, you don't do it. So can we turn it down a touch? Thank you very much. Team, man, I need to say a massive thank you. I really do. I don't know what I've done in the past week, but this channel has just blown up. Subscribers are flying. Viewership's flying. And look at this live stream, man. Like, do I dare pull OBS down? It says that we've got over 160 friend brothers knocking about. That's absolutely ridiculous on a Friday. I need to remind you all of something. J-Dog, pause that music 2 seconds. I need to remind you all right now. You do realise it's the weekend, right? You do realise it's Friday. You can actually go out and live your lives. You can touch that grass. You can get amongst it. I appreciate every single person knocking boots, man. For the next 3 hours on 104.5, we're going to be sitting here. We're going to be talking about all the good news that we got in regards to Grand Theft Auto. The earnings call, the interview that Strauss did the day after. Let me know what you're thinking about it. Give me your hot takes, your opinions, your conspiracy theories. If you want to throw in the tinfoil hat, you're more than welcome. And if you want to call the show, it doesn't have to be just chat. If you want to call the show, you're more than welcome to, man. All you need to do is go down into the link. Get your words out, you pussy. Go down into the link of this. Blah, 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 blah. Let's start again. Can we? J-Dog, pause it. Is there any chance of me not stumbling over my bastard words? And is there any chance that I could get out a sentence tonight? I'm not even 10 minutes out. I appreciate you. J-Dog, click the play button. If you want to call the show, it could not be easier. All you have to do is go down into the description of this live stream, click the link for the Discord, go down into the voicemail channel, record your voicemail, no longer than 60 seconds, you freak, drop it in, and as long as it's clean, we will get amongst it. Boom! Smashed it. Weekend jobby. Right. Let's come to chat and let's see what you lot are saying, shall we? Vice, Sig, MCT, evening big guy. It's funny how it's always how Rockstar drops crumbs for us at the point where we're expecting absolutely nothing every single time. Vice, Sig, man. When it came to that earnings call, I'm just really glad that we didn't get bad news. Because the last time we covered an earnings call, it was horrendous news. It was the second delay. So I was just happy to get no bad news. I would have taken nothing out of that earnings call, as long as they didn't delay the game again, as long as they didn't worry me by saying, well, there's a chance that maybe, you know, we might push it back into early 2027 if it needs it. Like, that would have been the worst case scenario for me. But we didn't get anything like that. And then what was it, 15 minutes before the earnings call went live, the cliff notes of the earnings call started breaking on Twitter, so we were reacting to it before we'd even heard it. Crazy time. Big Man Mo MCT, I plan to continue my first playthrough of Expedition 33. Finally made it to Act 3. Nice, brother. I still need to play Expedition 33, man. Still need to play it. I'm slacking. I'm absolutely slacking. Shocking content creator. Shocking gaming content creator, by the way. I'm going to have to go ahead and check it out. At the moment, I've just rebooted, literally today, I've just rebooted GTA San Andreas. So I want to try and at least get through the majority of that in the next couple of weeks. I'd like to try and 100% it, because I've never 100% completed San Andreas before. So if I can get that boxed off in the next couple of weeks, I'll be buzzing with that, and then I can move on to GTA 4. But I've still got to finish Sleeping Dogs. I still need to finish my, like, 4th playthrough of Cyberpunk. I got a shit ton, man. I got an absolute shit ton. What we all playing at the moment? Rockstar Games 990 has been a member for 4 months. First of all, I don't want to be ignorant here. Who the hell is that, by the way? Rockstar Games. I feel as though I've never said that name before. Are they just hiding in the shadows? Who is Rockstar Games 990? Have they changed their handle? Whoever you are, brother, you've been a member for 4 months, and I can't say thank you enough. Ken, remind me what time it is.
It's showtime!
Yes, that's awesome. Yes,
Yeah! Come on, yeah!
I appreciate you, Big Cheese, whoever you may be. Right. Vicing MCT, I already touched grass, ate at the mall with co-workers at noon, right after flights since dawn, had a donburi, Japanese dish. Don't lie to me, Vice. Don't you go lying to me on a Friday now. Bryce is knocking about. Good to see you, Bryce. Man, it sucks for me that it comes out on the 19th because that is super close to peak at Amazon, where I work 6 days a week, so it's going to be difficult to have the energy to play it first month. Bryce, can you not, like... I don't want to sound ignorant here. You've got time, brother. Can you not, like, sort of schedule a 1 week out? Or will that not be too difficult? Obviously, if you're working at Amazon, that time period of November and December probably is like peak hours for you, innit? That must be quite difficult. Bryce, I believe in you, brother. But also, I have told you this before. Make sure to put yourself first, by the way. Don't go running yourself into the ground now when it comes to working those hours. I know you work those long dog hours, brother. You work yourself like a fucking dog. I appreciate you, Big Stepper, but, you know, just put yourself first. Carl's knocking about. Good to you, Carl. I can't judge MCT. I also can't get through a voicemail without stammering or stumbling. Carl, the amount of times I trip over my words, you're too harsh on yourself, man. It's absolutely fine. Do not worry about it at all. Do not worry. 50 Shorts of Grey. I know who that is. I know the profile picture. MCT, what do you think about different radio personalities coming to the radio in Leonida now that Laszlo is gone? We were discussing in the Discord about Fernando coming back on the radio. Yeah, I saw that in the Discord before. One of the key things about Grand Theft Auto Radio is the different personalities. Without a doubt. Like, I know a lot of people hover around the music and the vibe and the aesthetic and stuff. But when it comes to talk radio, one of the biggest things about GTA Talk Radio is the different personalities. So we were discussing the Discord about Fernando coming back on the radio. I don't see why he couldn't do. I don't know. 50 Shots are great. The thing is, I'm not really deep in the talk radio stations. I know it sounds really stupid of me to say, but I'm not really deep in the talk radio stations with Grand Theft Auto 6 at the moment. I'm wanting them to start putting podcasts in, because I think podcasts, you can expand on that shit. What have I said for the longest of times when it comes to talk radio in GTA 6 specifically? If we can turn that into podcasts instead of talk radio, there is no reason why they can't give us new episodes. That's the thing that I've been asking for so many years with Rockstar Games, man. They update the music constantly. I would love more episodes of the Danny McBride talk show. In Grand Theft Auto 4, Jason Sudeikis has a radio station, and he only recorded 2 episodes. It's a shame. I'd love more. If they can do podcasts, I think that they can definitely expand on that 100%. Rockstar Games. I work at Rockstar Games for 22 years. Good for you, brother. Bit of sketch ball that you put Rockstar in your name, but hey, fair play. You've been a member for 4 months. Let's get amongst it. Speaking of members, by the way, JBS has been a member, has been a friend, brother, for 10 months. That's an absolute fucking joke, brother. Truly, truly can't say thank you enough. Ken, remind him.
It's showtime!
Over here eating all the red meat for breakfast. Man, what a saying that was by Strauss, by the way. What a saying. Over here we eat red meat for breakfast. I feel as though, do you know that earnings call That was a different Strauss, man. That was a confident Strauss, the bank check. I've never heard him speak like that before on a radio, not a radio call, on an earnings call. Interviews are different. Sometimes interviews, he can come off like quite brash and stuff. But that earnings call on Tuesday, man, it was a different vibe. We all felt it in the nutbag. Music's become a friend, brother. Holy shit, brother.
It's showtime!
Sit in that seatbelt, bitch!
Appreciate you, Big Cheese. That's far too kind. Don't deserve you. Crossfire Games knocking about. Good to see you, Crossfire. What are the friend brothers eating right now? I've got a club sandwich. Oh, man, you lot are going to make me hungry. I just had noodles before I came on, and I was still hungry, so I had like a blueberry Belvita. Oh! If you're struggling for energy, a Belvita soft bake. Oh! I don't know if the friend brothers in America have got them. Get amongst it. Soft bakes are where it's at. Risky Biscuits, I love saying that name, by the way. Dr. Ray D'Angelo coming back would be tough too. He is on the same station as Fernando. It would also be tough if they could do something similar to Blaine County Radio 2. Risky Biscuits, you've brought something up there, and I don't know if I'm going to get cancelled for saying this, but I'll go in. Dr. Ray D'Angelo, and I'm surprised that no one's actually asked me about Dr. Ray D'Angelo before, considering obviously the context of the live streams that we do on this channel. Don't get me wrong, I love the actor, but Dr. Ray D'Angelo is my least favourite talk radio station in Grand Theft Auto by far, man. It's just, I can't listen to it. It's oh man, it's not trying to kick off international beef, no pun intended, but it's that American cringe. It's nothing that's being said is funny, but because he's loud, it's trying to be like, oh, it's funny because he's loud. Like, nah, man, it cringes me out. The Dr. Ray D'Angelo thing, I can't listen to it. Whenever I turn on talk radio station on Grand Theft Auto and that's on, I gotta switch over, man. I don't think I've listened to one episode of that all the way from start to finish. I just, nah, man. Some people won't agree with it, and that's fine. Different folks and different strokes, but legit, brother, nah, it ain't for me. It's not my kind of humour. Do you know, like that sort of that loud sort of, I'm talking really loud, this means that it's funny. Like, nah, man, I ain't vibing with it. Again, nothing against the actor. I love the actor. I've seen him in a whole bunch of shit. What's his name, by the way? That's really gonna piss me off if I don't think of his name. Hasn't he got like what's it called? Like a double-barreled name. Oh, hold on a minute. Dr. Ray D'Angelo, actor. What's he called? JB Smooth. That's it. Yes, JB Smooth. Can we pull up his acting profile quickly? JB Smooth. Where is he? JB Smooth, getting amongst it. What movies has he been in? Because I've seen this guy in so many things. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Obviously, he's in the Spider-Man films. He has like a lot of cameos, doesn't he? If I remember rightly. What else have I seen him in? Almost Christmas. What the fuck is that film? Pootie Tang. What the fuck is that shit? Pootie Tang. What else have I seen him in here? Let me just scroll down here. Hall Pass. He's in Hall Pass. Obviously, Spider-Man films, like I said before. What else have we got? Barbershop. Blockbuster. Man, I was gutted. Did anyone watch that Blockbuster TV series before it got shit canned? I was buzzing for Blockbuster because it had a lot of actors in that I'm used to. Who's the guy that I'm thinking of? Is it Randall Park? So funny. I was really looking forward to Blockbuster, and it was wank. Oh man, it was so bad. Anyway, it got cancelled, didn't it? I think it got cancelled. It had season 1 and it just got shit canned. And I was so good because I'd waited for it for ages. Kesh Redova, I have finals for college shortly after November 19th. I'm going to have to submit everything early. If I want a peaceful playthrough. Kestra, I believe in you. And so does Ken.
It's showtime!
In fact, you know what? We'll give her a pep talk.
Sit in that seatbelt, bitch!
Get amongst it, Kestra, we believe in you. On 104.5. D-Man with a 5. Holy shit, D-Man. I appreciate you, big stepper. That's far too generous on a weekend. I added an extra question to that Discord post you said you wanted to cover on your stream. It's not too long. I think it rounds out the post. #series. Oh, D-Man. Thank you for reminding me because I'd completely forgot to get into that. So, team, I will give you a heads up. We are going to get into voicemails today. I don't think we've done voicemails for the past 2 live streams, but in my defense, the past 2 live streams were the 2 live streams we did on Tuesday. So, if anyone wants to leave a voicemail, feel free to drop them in. We're going to get into them later on in the stream. And we've got an absolute shit ton to get through, by the way, in regards to those voicemails. You lot have been leaving me voicemails for the past week, so we've got to build up. So we've got a lot to get through. So we might start voicemails earlier on. What else was I going to say? But before we get into voicemails, later on, D-Man left us something. I think it's in the GTA Theory section. So I'm going to read that live on air, and I'm going to give my reaction to it. It's quite a long one, so, you know, we'll try and reply to the cliff notes best we can do. But again, D-Man, we appreciate you. Greyhound with the 2. Appreciate you, Greyhound. MCT, 10 days till the big ask. I know Greyhound. I've got it on the calendar. I can count. I know what day. I know what day. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. You keep it hush, hush now. Bryce, I'm very excited for the music of Grand Theft Auto 6 personally. I'm hoping for some dad rock because Grand Theft Auto 5, and from what I remember 4 as well, had barely any at all. Dad rock. What, in regards to like the rock, in like sort of like the rock music that we got in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? Yeah, man. I hope we do get some. The issue, the worry that I've got in regards to dad rock, like we had such good dad rock in GTA San Andreas. Obviously, with like Guns N' Roses and shit. It's a modern day setting in Miami. Oh, I really don't know. But then again, you look at the last time they went to Miami, obviously if they wanted to give us an entire nostalgia trip, they could put in like an 80s, 90s, 70s rock station. I think that would go down really well with a lot of people. So no, I'm kind of 50-50 on whether or not we're going to get that to the full tilt. I'd hold out hope. Hopefully they put it in. I don't see why they wouldn't do. I mean, look at how many goddamn radio stations we had in Grand Theft Auto 5. It would be a travesty if they don't put at least one good dad rock station in, without a doubt, brother. Acoustic 84 has become a friend, brother. Oi, cheese. That's far too generous.
It's showtime!
Appreciate you, Big Stepper. FC Parody. Right, hold on a sec. Whoa. Hold on a sec. Never said this name before in my entire goddamn life. And they're dropping 15 MYR. What the hell is MYR when it's at home? Legit, what the hell is MYR? MYR. I gotta Google it, because that's really gonna annoy me. What is MYR? What's the term? Currency? Currency. We'll go with currency. What is MYR currency? It is... MYR is the currency of Malaysian. Holy shit. Malaysian ringgit. Friend brothers coming over from Malaysia. Love to see you, Big Cheese. Love to see you. Let's read this. Hi MCT, I really enjoyed your video. Is it safe to say we in an end game because we are so back? Oi. Friend and brother. Say it low. Say it quietly. Say it in dark corners. Say it to yourself. But say it with confidence. Say it with your chest. You punk ass trick. We are back, brother. Oh, we've never been more back. Sergeant Sonorama, MCT Quick One Legend. I think trailer 3 is coming out May 19th, 26th, or June 19th. Bosh. Right, okay, Sergeant Sonorama, you know what? You've brought up the topic of when the hell trailer 3 is going to come out, and he's the first one that's done it. Well, the first one that I've acknowledged anyway. So for the first time today, I'm going to pull up the calendar. So let's scroll down here. All of March, all of April. God, March and April are going to be brutal. If we get nothing in March and April, man, that's going to be... Oh, it's going to be abysmal. Right, okay, so I've got to May, sorry, on my calendar right now. So, in front of my eyes right now... Oh, that'll time well. The 1st of May is a Friday. What do we do on Friday, team? Oh, when do we get amongst it? So we're getting amongst it. There's going to be a live stream on May 1st, Friday, because that's the first day of the month. So, May's kicking off Friday the 1st, and it runs all the way through to Sunday the 31st. So there's 31 days in May, so, oh, brother, that's going to be a long month. So... Where is, if we come back to chat, what was the message that I was replying to? Sergeant Tonorama thinks it's going to come out May 19th, May 26th, or June 19th. Right, everyone thinks that the trailer is going to come out May 26th because that's when the game was at. Man, I think May 26th is the last date they're going to do it on. No joke, man, legit. I think May 26th is the one day I would 100% be convinced it's not coming. Because that would be so predictable. And what's the one thing we know Rockstar games aren't? What is the one thing people continue, like boring bastards, to keep reminding me? You don't know shit because Rockstar are unpredictable. You can't predict when trailers are coming because Rockstar are unpredictable. But yet every man and his dog walker and his cousin's nephew's friend brother, sister's babysitter times 5 is saying it's probably going to come out May 26th. You've been telling me that I can't call shit. So, man, I think May 26th by far is the longest shot. I think that would be so predictable. So if we pull up the calendar here, we go back to May. I've lost my place here. There we go. So May 26th is Tuesday. Okay. May 26th. What? Hold on a minute. So they were actually going to... They were advertising Grand Theft Auto 6 was going to come out on a Tuesday. Yeah, brother, we were cooked months ago. There was no fucking shot that was coming out May 26th. No shot, unless I've got that dead wrong. Was it actually coming out May 26th? Or was it May 28th? Because that was a Thursday. Well, regardless. So I'm looking at it now. We've got the Tuesdays are May 5th, May 12th, May 19th, and May 26th. The Thursday and Fridays are the 7th, the 14th, the 21st and 28th, the 8th, the 15th, the 22nd, and the 29th. Alright, just off the dome, as I'm looking at it right now, my prediction is it'll be a Tuesday. I'm going Tuesday 19th or Tuesday 12th. I don't think it'll be the first week. I don't think it'll be the 26th. I think that trailer's coming the 12th, the 19th, or Thursday the 28th. 12th, 19th, or 28th. Those are my three. And that's the first time I've looked at the calendar. That's the first time I've looked at the month of May so far. So that's my early predictions. I'll probably, in the next 3 months, I'll probably make more predictions than that. But off the top of the dome, if you want to quote me on that, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, those are my early predictions. 50 shorts. I think this year will melt just like the last few. If we keep our heads down, if we get too hopped up on Hopium, it's going to make this year absolutely drag. 50 shorts, man. Obviously, I don't know what you're into, but 2026 is going to be a sick year, even away from Grand Theft Auto, man. For all the football fans out there, we've got the World Cup. For all the movie fans out there, we've got the Spider-Man Brand New Day, Odyssey, Avengers Doomsday. We've got a shit ton. We've got The Boys season finale coming. 2026 is shaping up to be an insane year, brother. Absolute insanity. So there's definitely going to be things to go. There's definitely going to be things to get at away from Grand Theft Auto 6, 100%. So don't. The one thing I would say to a lot of people is don't let this game, the anticipation of this game, don't let it ruin your 2026, because I think for a lot of people, content creators included, like you see it sometimes in the way people talk, you see it sometimes like some of the conversations that you have and some of the conversations that you hold with people, and it's kind of like a lot of people were banking on Grand Theft Auto 6 to come out in 2025 or May 2026, and that second delay ruined a lot of people, man. And everyone was saying 2025 has been the worst year, it's been shit, this, that, and everything else. And 2025 was definitely not the best year that I can remember, but don't let this thing... I know it's ironic for me to say it because I literally hold a Grand Theft Auto content channel, but legit, man, just take it from me, do not let pixels on a screen impact you and get you down. There's other things to look forward to in 2026 without a doubt. Obviously, you know, for me, 2026 is the year of Grand Theft Auto 6. But again, like I said, the World Cup, I'm looking forward to the World Cup. I'm really looking forward to Doomsday. I'm looking forward to Brand New Day. I'm looking forward to Christopher Nolan's Odyssey. Brother, I am going to be broke as a motherfucking joke on these streets. You understand what I'm saying right now? I'm not going to have penny one to my name come December 1st. It's going to be an absolute ridiculous year. So I think it's time to get excited, man, for 2026, without a doubt. Smallville MCT, I want on the hype train so bad, but I feel like an ex-girlfriend who has been cheated on so many times. But I mean, that's a wild analogy. But Rockstar is talking sweet. I'll say it how you spell it. Talking sweet to me and say I'll never lie to you again. Smallville, man, I understand the apprehension. I really do. I don't want to come across as though I keep saying the same shit over and over again, but legit, man, I do understand it, because again, we've been scorned multiple times that this fucking company and the investors told you that you were going to play this game in 2025, and they told you that in 2023, and now the fucking game comes out 1 month before 2027. It's been delayed publicly. It's been delayed twice. I personally believe that it's been delayed at least 3 times internally. We've been hit. The thing is as well, Smallville, the reason why you're probably thinking like this is because for so long now, the majority of anything you've heard around Grand Theft Auto 6 has been negative. Any rumor that you've heard about Grand Theft Auto 6 in 2025 has been negative. You take it back to 2024. How did 2024 end? And this is so weird that I'm going to bring this up, but how did 2024 end? It ended with all the Trailer 2 theories. Now, we were all dead wrong, but the anticipation was there. The excitement was there. Everyone, man, was so excited. I remember those TGG Hopium Corpium streams. Everyone came together as a community. We all knew that the trailer weren't dropping on this random dust-ass Tuesday because the moon theory, but we still came together and we got excited, and it was fun because it was part of a community. It was part of this ball of positivity that we built up for ourselves. And yeah, we were huffing Hopium Corpium like a crackhead, but we were still just excited. You compare November 2024 to November 2025 when the second delay occurred. You can't tell me right now that you preferred the feeling in November 2025 to the feeling in November 2024, even though we were further away and we didn't even realize it yet. The positivity was there. The energy was there, man. So when people come into this chat and they're like, man, I really am struggling to get excited for Grand Theft Auto, I get it. I understand it, because for the past 12 months, all you've been pushed is negativity after negativity. I get it, man. I truly get it. If anyone comes into this chat and wants to start spamming Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to get delayed again, we'll give you a cold shower. But if someone genuinely comes into the chat and goes, I'm worried it's going to get delayed again, I can't blame that person for being worried. Because all you've had for the past 2 years is negativity. Oh no, sorry. I'll correct myself. We had one positive day. In the past 2 years, we had one positive day when Trailer 2 dropped and the character bios and shit. When they dropped it on one day. So if someone can't get excited for Grand Theft Auto 6 right now, I understand it. Completely understand it. And you're not the only one. You know, sometimes I do feel as though I'm rocking with a lot of Hopium Corpium. A lot. Like, sometimes I am coping with the fact of we haven't had any positivity for so long. We haven't had any updates. We haven't had any news. We haven't had any screenshots or character bios or anything. So when we get that on Tuesday, when the earnings call happened, and the thing is as well, I'll come back to chat in a sec, but I'll quickly just get this off my chest. I was sat here on live stream and we were gearing up to go live. And then I clicked go live on the live stream. And for anyone that doesn't know, we got like a 4-minute, 5-minute intro to warm everyone in, to get everyone in, right? And for that first 4 or 5 minutes, I was sat here and I was reading every message in the chat. And we had big numbers in that stream. And there was so many fucking people that were saying, we're getting nothing. Nothing's coming. The game's getting delayed again. I hope you're ready for nothing. There was so many people constantly repeating themselves. And man, I'm really surprised that Tuesdays, that second live stream when we're covering the earnings call, I'm really surprised that I didn't kick off, but I didn't start off by saying, everyone that is spamming this game's getting delayed again needs to fuck off. Because it was proper, like, it was ridiculous, the amount of negativity that people were coming with. And then Strauss comes in and gives us a ball of positivity. But that's been the mentality around Grand Theft Auto 6 for the past 9 months. It's been negative, 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 negative. There's rumours it's getting delayed again. There's rumours of this, there's rumours of that. So I don't blame anyone at all if they're feeling negative, if they can't get excited for this game. Can you really blame them after all the shit that we've had? Not just from the ignorance from Rockstar, not the ignorance from Take the Piss Interactive, but also the people who call themselves GTA fans and like pass themselves off as part of this community, but then happily constantly spam it. We see them constantly spam it. GTA 6 is getting delayed. GTA 6 is going to be shit. Why are you getting excited for it? But yet they call themselves GTA fans, and then when Trailer 3 drops, you won't see them. It's weird flex, man. I don't get it. Rockstar Games, what has just sent a really strange £1.50 out of nowhere. No message, no comment, no nothing. Just there you go, brother. There's £1.50. Big cheese. I appreciate that on a Friday. Kenneth.
It's showtime!
DW8106. I will believe them in May. That's fair play, brother. Look, if you look again, without sounding like a broken record, if you are holding off till May, then fair enough. You know, go off and play other things, go off and watch other things, and we'll see you in May. You know, I mean, the thing is, like, I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be doing these streams, I'm still going to be doing these videos, because I want to keep the positivity going, because I've mentioned this a couple of times on live stream, man. And I kind of turned against my own content last year, because I just felt that I was being really negative. I felt like man, it's like any time there was any negativity around Rockstar Games, I was like, oh, fuck this company, fuck Take the Piss Interactive, this is shit. And you saw people in chat like gearing it up, saying like, yeah, screw them, crash out MCT. And don't get me wrong, sometimes the crash outs are funny. But then when you really sit there and you actually like look at it as an actual human being, you look at it like an actual man, someone that's actually got, you know, a sack of nuts on him. You look at it and go, it's cringe, brother. Like, eventually this game's going to come out and it's probably going to be sick. And you're going to have a library of constant negative content towards a game that when you play it, you're probably going to turn around and go, I love this game. So, I definitely turned against my own content last year and I was like, man, this is far too negative. I need to get out of this shit. So, if I can help people get positive around this game, I'll do my best. I'll do my very best. So when I see people coming in and being like, oh man, I don't know, I don't really trust them till May and stuff, it's a shame, but I get it. I understand it. Sergeant Tunnel Rammer with the 5. Appreciate you, big stepper.
It's showtime!
Sit in that seatbelt, bitch!
People can be negative. Everyone is entitled to feel how they want. But me, it doesn't matter what happens. I know we will all enjoy the game. Skadoosh! See, Sergeant Thunderman, that is exactly what I'm saying. Like, that was kind of the come to Jesus moment that I had over my own content last year. I looked at some of the shit I was doing and I was like, man, I'm going to regret these videos and I'm going to regret these live streams and I'm going to regret these crash outs, because once this game drops and everyone forgets about this company ignoring everyone for over 500 days, I'm going to look like a fucking buffoon. Because this game is going... I'm sorry, look, I can't predict the future, but I really do believe this game's going to deliver. So I looked at my content last year and was like, man, is this really the shit that I want to push and pedal for the next 2 years? Like, fuck that, brother. Get a grip. So, like I said, man, if I can help people, if I can keep people positive around this game and in this community, I think I owe it to people. I owe it to everyone. It's because of you lot right now. I've said this time and time again, man. It's because of you lot right now that I can do this, that I'm doing this full time, that I get to do the videos that I want to, that I get to do these live streams constantly. So what kind of a bell end would I be if I just every Monday, Wednesday and Friday I came on and was like, oh, well, keep your eyes open because this game probably getting delayed again. Ugh. Fuck that, brother. Fuck that. Come into the light. Join MCT. We're on the positivity train. And we're steamrolling this bitch right through till November. I mean, if it gets delayed again, then I am going to start taking heads off, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Cal, I'm confident that we're getting the game this year because there's no way Rockstar would say they're doing promo on summer and waste that money unless they have to. Oh, Cal, man, all signs point to it. The stars are aligning. The release date is the first domino. The release date was the first domino for me. It's coming out 1 week before Black Friday. Then you look at what Strauss has said this week. More than once. He said it in the earnings call, and then he doubled down and said it on an interview the day after. We don't promise marketing is going to start until we are close to release. Said it himself. And that isn't some little John that runs an independent video game company that doesn't know his head from his arse. That's a billionaire that runs a $1 billion company that owns another $1 billion company that owns a $1 billion franchise. These people do things for a reason. Faisal Slash. Or Faze Slash. Why did I call him Faisal? Aye, that's your new name, by the way. Are you sure about that? Haven't you seen the latest tweet from Strauss? Not looking bright. Just posted it a few minutes ago. Is he having me on here? Strauss doesn't even have Twitter, does he? He's talking bollocks. I'm telling you right now, he's hooked me. You know what? I'm going to fall for the bait. He's baited me in. Aye, well done, brother. I bet you're an absolute cracking fisherman. Let me go on Twitter here. I swear to God, if I see a negative, if I see GTA accounts reposting a bad tweet from Strauss, I'm gonna lose the shit, man. Hold on a sec. Let me just. He's hooked me good and prop, man. I bet there's nothing at all. I've not seen anything yet. I've not seen jack shit yet. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, I'm convinced that Strauss doesn't even have Twitter. He's proper fucking hooked me here, you know. He's proper hooked me. Strauss. He doesn't have Twitter, does he? He actually doesn't. Brother, fair play to you. You just took 60 seconds out of my stream because I was searching for his Twitter. You piece of shit. Your name is Faisal now. Sergeant Turam with the 2. Appreciate it, brother. Feel, not fell. Fuck my life. I love how every time Sergeant Turam is going to send a donation or a super chat, whatever you want to call them. If he gets it wrong, he's going to have to send me more money to correct his spelling. Spell shit wrong more often. The lights will stay on in the studio. Right, team, I can see that we've got more chats to get into. I can't say thank you enough. Like I said, we've got an absolute shit ton of voicemails to get into, so we're probably going to start the voicemails off earlier than usual. But, J-Dog, if you just pause the music 2 seconds, because I just want to run off and have a quick 60-second break. I want to grab a fresh bottle of Sinsamito tequila because it's Friday and we're getting amongst it. So, team, what I want from you is I want you to come into the chat right now, and I want you to give me your honest opinions on all the news that we've had this past week. If you don't want to drop it in the chat, you can call the show and you can drop a voicemail in the Discord. It's that simple. But I want to know what people are vibing. I want to know what people are thinking in regards to this news. And it's not a sense of, I'm not asking you, do you believe them? Because we've kind of gone over that already. We've kind of beat that dead horse now. It's kind of like some people aren't really taking it on until we see the trailer in May and stuff. And I can't remember what content creator it was. I saw, what's his name? I forgot his name. I was watching someone's live stream literally today. I can see his face in my face in my head, and I can't think of his name. And he said something like, I'll believe them once I see gameplay. So he's not 100% on board with that yet. So what I'm asking is, if you do believe them, what's the vibe that you're picking up? Do you think that we're going to get trailer 3 in May? I know that the summer months start in June, July. The summer months are June, July, August. But with the next earnings call being in May and everything we've had around Grand Theft Auto 6 coming before the earnings calls, are you expecting trailer 3 to drop in May? Let me know what you think in the chat. Team, if you give me a quick 60 seconds, I'll be right back.
You do everything in your car, from talking to friends to watching a movie to turning tricks with a coworker. So why should you get out of your car to eat? At Up and Atom, we're from a time when America didn't worry about global warming, cholesterol, or who could vote. Drive into Up and Atom today. Up and Atom, food from when we were morally superior.
We all care about the environment, some more than others, especially those of us on the West Coast. But places thousands of miles away have water that is our birthright. We're San Andreas Water and Power. Without our tireless efforts to keep the water and subsidies flowing, San Andreas could dry up like a woman in her 50s. No green lawns, no swimming pools, no lush golf courses in the desert. Sure, you may have to pay the piper sometime, but let's all work together to make sure it's not just yet. San Andreas Water and Power.
Right, let's get amongst it then, you little mug stains. What are we saying? Big Man Mosif, MCT, all of the Grand Theft Auto 6 news has been very positive and promising. It's really hard not to deny it's at this point. If things go south, then we riot, lol. Man, I know that you said it tongue-in-cheek wise, but it's... I don't want to harp on this topic too long because I felt as though I spent a fair while talking about it like 10 minutes ago, but you know, for the past 2 years, the majority of the rumours and the news around Grand Theft Auto 6 has been really negative. It has been put with a negative side on it. We had one positive day around Grand Theft Auto 6. Not GTA, because obviously we had the Michael DLC as well, which didn't start off great. But around Grand Theft Auto 6, for the past 2 years, it's been mainly negative. So the fact that this week's been positive, man, I'll take it. 100% I'll take it. Jessman VP, Dandy Andy. It's Dandy Andy you're talking about. No, Jessman VP. It wasn't Dandy Andy. What's his name? Oh, that's going to piss me off because I've only recently come across his content. He's quite a big content creator. He's got like loads of channels. What the fuck is his name? Black Hawkage? What's his... Oh, how do you pronounce his name? It's spelt black and then it's Hokage. I've only recently come across his content. I've seen a couple of clips of him on TikTok and stuff, and I came across one of his live streams yesterday, but I didn't watch it, and I watched part of it today, and I'm sure it was him, because I've watched a few videos and a few live streams today while I've been doing some research, and I think it was him that said, Hokage, Black Hokage, I think that's how it's pronounced. I think he said, with the Grand Theft Auto 6 news, as positive as it is, he's not really jumped on the hype train until he sees gameplay. If it's who I'm thinking of. But I could be wrong, but I think it might be him. Right, let's see what you lot are saying. Like I said, team, what are we now? We're 50 minutes in. So you know what? I'll run this down for at least another half an hour, see how we go. Because like I said, we've got that many voicemails to get into. Normally we do the voicemails in the third hour of 104.5, but there's that many, I might kick them off in the second hour. So if you give me at least half an hour, I'll keep talking to chat, see what you lot are saying, and then we'll get into the voicemail. So if anyone's left a voicemail, don't worry, man. We will get through everyone's voicemails today, because we've not gone through them for about a week. Trip Tank's talking about, good to see you, Trip Tank. Strauss said summer, and he's the type to have said spring if it were May. Rockstar already said they want a shorter marketing cycle. I say late June. Trip Tank, that's fair enough, brother. I've seen a lot of people talking about this. This is one thing that I did want to bring up, actually. I'm glad Trip Tank's actually mentioned this, because I did want to bring this up, and I didn't really know how to bring it up. So I'm glad that Trip Tank, you're doing my job for me. All right, so this is quite an interesting one, because a lot of people are hovering around it on social media. I've seen a couple of comments on Reddit. So, yes, in the West, summer months are June, July, and August. And the billionaire sat there and said, we're going to start our promo in summer. So, technically, if you take him from his word, then Trailer 3 isn't coming in May. It's coming June. Now, that makes sense. But the one thing that I've been bringing up for months, and I will continue to bring up, is every bastard thing, good, bad, or indifferent, that we have around Grand Theft Auto 6 has either come before an earnings call, dropped on the day of an earnings call, or been announced before an earnings call. I can give you the rundown without anything in front of me. They announced Grand Theft Auto 6 was in development, and they announced that Trailer 1 was coming in December. They announced that before November's earnings call. Stock rises before the earnings call. the first delay, and trailer 2 all dropped before May's earnings call. November. The delay happens half an hour before the earnings call. Everything we've had, man, I can't get away from it. Everything that we've had around Grand Theft Auto 6 has come before an earnings call. Now, if the next earnings call was going to be in June, I think everyone would 100% be right. It's coming June. Trailer 3's in June. We'll see you in June. But because the next earnings call is going to be in May, that's when everyone is looking towards it. So what did I say before? I made a prediction before when I looked at May, and I said off the top of the dome, I said Tuesday the 12th, Tuesday the 19th, or Thursday the 28th. I now take all of this back because I completely forgot the whole point of what I'm saying right now. I'm going to hold off my prediction until I see when the earnings call is. If the earnings call is in the first 2 weeks of May, which I think most of the times it is in the first 2 weeks of the month that it's in. So if the earnings call is going to be on Tuesday the 12th, or Thursday the 14th, or Wednesday the 13th, or Friday the 15th, it probably won't be Friday the 15th. If it's going to be on Tuesday 12th, 13th, or 14th, my prediction is going to be trailer 3. And listen to me, because this is the important bit about this theory. It's a shot in the dark. But if it's going to come before May's earnings call, it's going to drop Tuesday 5th, Wednesday 6th, Thursday 7th, or Friday 8th. Or they will announce that it's coming in June or the last week of May. Whatever it does, they'll announce the date trailer 3's dropping, and they'll announce it before the earnings call. Basically, without taking you to Waffle House and taking you through the goddamn crystal maze for this stupid hot take and this stupid theory, I think we get something before May's earnings call. I think it'll probably be in May. I don't think we're going to get anything in March. I don't think we'll get anything in April. If we do, awesome, brilliant. But I honestly believe we'll get something before May's earnings call, because the track record is everything around Grand Theft Auto 6 has come before an earnings call. There was probably a shorter way of doing that, but you're welcome. Fox has dropped 10 like he always does. Doesn't say a word, just comes in, slips it under the door, and then leaves. Deuces out. Fox, I appreciate you, big stepper. Ken, do you think?
It's showtime!
Yes, that's awesome. Yes!
Yeah! Come on, yeah!
Appreciate you, big dog. Who is this, by the way? Can only do so much. Oh, I've definitely said that name before. Good to see you, Big Cheese. Probably was the most honest and respected Grand Theft Auto YouTuber, Mr. Boss, for the win. Oh, what? Are you talking about what content creator I was watching before? Man, that guy got the 3... What is it? The 3 dot don't recommend this channel like 2 years ago treatment, man. Legit. The one thing I've always said about Mr. Boss for the win, the reason why I don't hate Mr. Boss for the win as much as all of y'all is because I don't watch his content. It's as simple as that. It truly is as simple as that. If you can't stand Mr. Boss, if you can't stand clickbait, there is such an easy way to get away from it on YouTube. And great to YouTube, because I did this on TikTok last week and it didn't work. If you go on YouTube, everyone knows to do this now, but I'll just remind people, if you go on YouTube and there is an account that is uploading videos or uploading shorts and you don't want to see anything from them because you can't stand them, you click the 3 dots and there is an option that says don't recommend channel. And it won't, don't be worried about clicking it, because it's not like it's going to stop promoting Grand Theft Auto content to you. It's just not going to promote anything from that channel. Now, YouTube's really good at that. TikTok, on the other end, man, there's an account on TikTok that pushes really like shit Grand Theft Auto news, like proper clickbait. So it isn't pronounced, it isn't worded don't recommend channel. It's something like, I think it's either you have to block them or there's another option, but I think I blocked them. Anyway, 2 days later, I went on TikTok and their content was still coming on my feed. So I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Is this a second channel? Anyway, I went to it. It's the same channel. It was the same videos. And I had to block them again. So either they've made a second channel or I had to block them again. So that pissed me off a little bit on TikTok because their content came up and I was like, what the hell, man? I literally blocked this account like 2 days ago. So YouTube's really good. If anyone wants to stay away from that clickbait bullshit, just click don't recommend channel and get amongst it. Mr. Bond with a 5. I appreciate you, Hammers. I appreciate you, James. What are we saying? You know how in Red Dead Redemption 2, new chapter equals new camp / location. What do you reckon will be the equivalent in Grand Theft Auto 6? Also, do you reckon there will be an epilogue? Appreciate it, Bond. Bondy, James, Hammers. How about this? There will be an epilogue if we get 2 different introductions, because we've been running with a theory for a while now that Jason and Lucia could both get individual intros, meaning Lucia could start out in the penitentiary, so we have sort of like a stealthy combat kind of introduction to the game, where like maybe she has to creep around to nick something in the prison, and then there'll be like a riot that kicks off and she has to defend herself, or like she gets jumped in the kitchen or something, so like we have to use like melee and stuff. So that could be the introduction in regards to that. And then you go to Jason, and do you know when Brian rocks up in trailer 2 and Jason's driving around and stuff? I made a theory a while ago, and I don't know if anyone really is picking up on it, because the hairstyles are different, but I think Rockstar might have done that intentionally. Is there a chance when Jason's driving around and doing all that stuff, he's doing that because he's going to pick Lucia up later on? Because when he picks Lucia later on, the sun is like low, isn't it? So what if when Brian rocks up to Jason's, it's like, just go get me my checks, like, you know, some legit business or whatever he says. What if our introduction to Jason is the walking around, the interacting with the open world, and the driving specifically? So you get 2 different introductions to the game. I think that would be the epilogue, or the prologue, whatever it's called. I forget. Epilogue, prologue, basically the intro. I think that would be sort of like the pre-game. And in regards to chapter split, if we bring it to another theory that a few of us were rocking with a while ago, Bondy, it was either me or someone else came with a really good theory a while back. If Jason and Lucia are going to be like this Bonnie and Clyde type couple, and they're going to be on the run a lot, and the police are going to be chasing them throughout this game, because in the 2022 leaks, there was a line of dialogue that I picked up on, and I was quite surprised that no one else covered it. And I think I made a video of it, where Draquan Priest says, let me take you to Booby Ike, whose house she's staying at. So at some point in Grand Theft Auto 6, you know what, I will say it's spoiler warning for anyone that wants to come into this game with no story spoilers. There's a chance that I might have either just given you a spoiler or I'm about to give you a spoiler. So if you want to come into it like a virgin, then by all means, brother, mute me for the next 60 seconds. I don't blame you at all. But in the 2022 leaks, Draquan Priest says, I'll take you to Booby Ike, aka Titty Mike, because this is the guy whose house you're staying at. So at some point in Grand Theft Auto 6, Jason and Lucia end up having to stop at Titty Mike's house. We also know through the trailers at some point they are stopping in a motel, and at some point they are stopping at Jason's. So that's 3 locations already at the moment that we know that they're going to be stopping at. There's also a part in the trailer where Brian says they've got your name, they've got your address, they've got everything. So even if they're not on the run from the police, they could be on the run from someone else. So in regards to chapter split and different locations, if they're going to be on the run, it could be the sense of chapter 1 starts off where Lucia is at Jason's. Chapter 2 is when they start being on the run and they end up in this motel, and you spend all of chapter 2 in this motel. Chapter 3, you end up having to hightail it and you stop at Titty Mike's house. Then somewhere in chapter 3, you clear your name. Chapter 4 is when you line up a big heist, so you end up back in Vice City. And then chapter 5 ends, and I don't know, maybe you're somewhere else. Like, I definitely think they could do that sort of like Red Dead thing, because they did the same thing, if you remember. They did the same thing in Grand Theft Auto 4, and they actually did it partially in Grand Theft Auto 5 as well. In GTA 5, if I remember, what was it? Franklin starts at his gaff, Michael starts at his gaff, and Trevor starts at his gaff. At some point in the story, Franklin moves out into the hills. Michael has to move in with Trevor. Michael actually spends a bit of time with Trevor. Then Michael ends up moving back into his house. So it's kind of like that in Grand Theft Auto 5. But yeah, I'd be shocked if we stay in one location. I think in regards to chapter splits, that would definitely be a theory that I'm running with. If they're on the run, things like motels and shit, that could signal like splits and chapters. And I also hope that they split it in chapters as well, man. Like, I think that would be a lot better. You saw how well it worked in Red Dead Redemption 2. I think it'd really work. Just as a campaign cowboy. Ethan Gordon's knocking about. Good to see you, Ethan. Do you think there will be a game as anticipated as Grand Theft Auto 6 again, or do you see this amount of anticipation for a game as a one-time thing? Oh, Ethan, nice question. Oh man, that's such a difficult one. If I answer Ethan, Ethan, fuck you, brother. That's a loaded question, straight up. My G, my ganks, that's a straight up loaded question. You ball bag. The thing is, Ethan, right, it's such a loaded question because if I answer that and say no, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be the most anticipated piece of media ever in their history for the next 20 years until Grand Theft Auto 7 comes out. Everyone sits there and goes, "Oh, Rockstar Glazer." That's what it gets polished as. I'm a Rockstar Glazer. I can't see past Rockstar games. If I say no, people start fact checking me and saying, there's never been a video game, never been a piece of media that has been expected to make over billions in the first 2-3 days. So it's weird how you answer it. I think as of right now, the best answer I can give is there's never been a piece of media as anticipated as this before. Never. Ever in our lifetime. The biggest piece of media that I can think of that's anticipated in regards to me, now I'm not an Avatar fan, so I can't have an argument in regards to Avatar. I watched Avatar 1 when I was a kid. I think I remember enjoying it, but I didn't watch any of the others, so I need to go back and check that shit out. Dark Space. Fuck you, little bitch. Little bitch. But I am a Rockstar Glazer. Only joking. Can we please shout out some goddamn YouTube royalty right now? Appreciate you, Big Stepper. He's actually thrown me off track, the fucking mug. What was I saying then? Dark Space. Oh, Dark Space! What was I talking about? All right, yeah, Avatar. So I never really deeped it in regards to Avatar. But the biggest media that I can think of in regards to anticipation for me personally was Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. Then after that, it was Spider-Man No Way Home. In the midst of all that, it probably would have been the Game of Thrones finale. Now, off the top of the dome, those are the ones that I can think of in recent memory. And none of them. Maybe Endgame comes the closest. And I said this in the video that we did recently. Endgame was the first film in history to make over $1 billion in its first 5, I think it was the first 5 days, if I've got my numbers right. Grand Theft Auto 5, 13 years ago, it did that in its first 3. That's the comparison. That's what you're working with right now. So to answer your question right now, no, I don't think there's anything that we've ever known in our lifetimes that has been more anticipated than this. There are... The comparison is, when Avengers Endgame came out, there was probably a hell of a lot of video game players that were looking forward to it. If you go to any person talking about film and movie and TV right now, all of them know when Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out. That's the difference. So, especially in the West, this is by far the most anticipated thing that we've ever come across. And I don't think you are going to find anything that hits this level as of right now in the next 10 years. Because honestly, man, no joke. Let me know in the chat right now if you can think of one. In fact, Ethan, I'm glad that you brought it up. In chat right now, to anyone that's knocking boots on 104.5, I want you to drop in 3 examples of pieces of media, movie, TV, video games, that will be more hyped and more anticipated than Grand Theft Auto 6 in the next 5 years. I'll make it easy for you. Not the next 10 years, the next 5 years. And it's going to be really interesting to see what people say here. Before we get into that, I'm just going to quickly read this from D-Man. D-Man, I appreciate you, brother, with the 5. I want to let you know I may be moving to Leonida in real life. Not sure where yet, but I will not far from Naples. Not sure if that city is in the game, but yeah. Oh, D-Man. You're going to be my new plug in regards to Miami. I say it constantly. Any friend brothers that either live in Miami or have got plans to visit Miami or have got plans to move to Miami, you are now officially my hot stepper in Leonida. I will be coming to you for information, and I do want photos. Upper Robin, Mind's Eye 2. Oh man, he's absolutely clocked it. Mind's Eye 2 right there. Mind's Eye 2 is definitely going to be more anticipated than Grand Theft Auto 6. Shit! I didn't even think about that. Bastard. Blind Fury, The Walking Destinies 2. JJ, that's Grand Theft Auto 7. If you think we're going to get Grand Theft Auto 7 in the next 5 years, brother, oh, I want whatever you're smoking. 1994, MCT, do you think there will be another Grand Theft Auto installment after Grand Theft Auto 6? 1994, I will come back to that in a sec, but I just want to see what other people are saying in regards to this. Knobdog Games is knocking about maybe Secret Wars. I heard Secret Wars being split into 2. Knobdog, I think that comes down to how well Doomsday is received and how they tee it up, because MCU and Marvel are on a very shaky ground at the moment. I think a lot of people are waiting for Secret Wars to be over with so we can get back to like some grounded stories, because everyone is spent with this multiverse shit. So I think, I don't know, man. I think Secret Wars is a good shout, but more anticipated than Grand Theft Auto 6. I think you're going to struggle to beat Secret Wars. And hand on heart, as a comic book movie fan, as a comic book fan, I'm more anticipated for Grand Theft Auto 6 than Secret Wars. If I could only have one, I'd rather have Grand Theft Auto 6. Because Secret Wars, 1, I know I'm getting Doomsday. And 2, I've read Secret Wars. I don't have both versions. I've got is it Hickman? I can't remember the names. I can't remember what version I've got. I've got it in here somewhere. Where's Secret Wars? In here. 2 secs. I've got it right. It's literally right behind me. Hold on. It's going to piss me off if I don't find out which version I've got. Daredevil, Punisher, Project. What's that? Project Hail Mary, Odyssey. Here we go. I've got it here, team. I've got it here. Everyone, calm down, man. I've got it here for you. Let me just put the headphones back on. Right, Secret Wars. I got it last year. Jonathan Hickman. Right, so I've got the Hickman Ribbich version of Secret Wars. Now, I've read this. It's a good story. It's a good read. I think if they were going with that on the big screen, people would be fine with it. But correct me if I'm wrong, they're not going with the Hickman version, are they? Aren't they going with the other version? I can't remember what version they're going with. But anyway, look, regardless. To put it bluntly, for me personally, if I could only have one, it would be Grand Theft Auto 6. But I've not watched Doomsday yet. Maybe this conversation changes once Doomsday comes out. But Secret Wars, I think people are going to struggle to beat Secret Wars. Best Buy Brian says Half-Life 3. I don't agree, but I've never played a Half-Life game. So the Half-Life argument, I feel very ignorant if I try and put my 2 cents on that. So Brian, you make a good shout. People have been waiting for Half-Life for a long time, but I've never played a Half-Life game, so I don't want to sit there and shit on Half-Life fans and be like, no, Grand Theft Auto 6 is more anticipated, because I've only played one franchise. Dark Space Studios, GTA 6 online updates, GTA 6 single players updates from Grand Theft Auto 7. Grand Theft Auto 7 is the obvious answer. Red Dead Redemption 3, possibly, but there's no way we're getting them in 5 years. Not a fucking chance. Let me scroll on. Let's see a couple more mentions, and then I'll get into that question that I came across before. Simpsons Hit and Run 2 from Darzo. Oh, what a shout that is. Oh, Simpsons Hit and Run 2. Oh, please. Please. Oh, Best Buy Brian Avengers Doomsday. No, Brian, I'm not letting you have that. I'm not letting you have that at all. Doomsday, I'm sorry. I'm a huge Marvel fan. I'm still rocking with MCU. A lot of people have given up on MCU. I'm still rocking with them. But no, I'm more anticipated for Grand Theft Auto 6 than Doomsday. If you asked me, what would you prefer? Grand Theft Auto 6 to be delayed another 12 months, or Doomsday to be delayed 6 months? I'd say no, give me Grand Theft Auto 6, and if you need to cancel Doomsday, cancel it. I'm at the point now where It sounds really sad because it's pixels on a screen, but legit, man, Grand Theft Auto 6 is the most anticipated thing I think I've ever come across in my entire life. And yeah, if you want to call me a Rockstar Glazer, you go ahead and get amongst it, little bitch. But I know my truth. Cancel me. I don't even care. Cancel me. Right, let me come to this question that I came across before, 1994, Diesel Man. MCT. I said Diesel Man, not Weasel Man. Do you think there will be another Grand Theft Auto installment after Grand Theft Auto 6? Or do you think they will continuously update and expand Grand Theft Auto 6, making it the overall final installment? Man, what a question that is. What a question that is. That's a question that a lot of people are asking. Publicly and privately. Diesel, if you would have asked me this question 2 years ago, before I started covering Grand Theft Auto content, my answer would have been Grand Theft Auto 6 is the last video game we're going to get in the Grand Theft Auto franchise, because what they're going to do is they're going to turn this shit into Fortnite and Roblox. They are just going to continuously update it. They're going to add map expansion, and there's not going to be any need for Grand Theft Auto 7 because you are going to have the Grand Theft Auto franchise in one big game. Because Fortnite, you don't have Fortnite 2. Roblox, you don't have Roblox 2. It's all structured in one continuous update loop. However, after the past 2 years of covering Grand Theft Auto content, I think, and I hope that I'm right when I say this, I can give a more educated answer now, 2 years down the line. Knowing what I know now, talking to the people that I've talked to now, put it this way. What is the gap between Grand Theft Auto 5 and Grand Theft Auto 6 right now? 13 years. In those 13 years, what have we got? Red Dead Redemption 2. In the past 13 years, what are the two most best-selling video games of all time that are over 18 rated on the sticker? Because there's only two. Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. What's going to be the next video game that outsells Red Dead Redemption 2 and probably breaks into the top 1, top 2 best-selling video games of all time with 18 rated on the sticker? Grand Theft Auto 6. If you're a billionaire running a billion-dollar company, I don't care how longevity-wise it works in regards to turning Grand Theft Auto into Fortnite. I think you are a fucking idiot if you don't line up Grand Theft Auto 7 in the next 10, 15 years. You are an absolute buffoon. What a boob. If Grand Theft Auto 6 goes off the way we think it's going to go off, and it's going to redefine how we play online video games, and it's going to give us map expansion and everything else. You look at how bored people are now with Grand Theft Auto 5. You honestly want that for Grand Theft Auto 6 in 10 years' time? Fuck that. Don't let anticipation cloud your mentality, your judgment, and your process of thinking what longevity looks like in regards to the Grand Theft Auto franchise. Because it did with me, man. It did 2 years ago. If you'd have asked me that question, I'd be like, oh yeah, Grand Theft Auto 7, there's not going to be any need for it. But I just look at it, man, for what it is and for what I've seen. People are bored of Grand Theft Auto Online, but it's still getting updates. And people can cuss the updates out all they want. We got Cayo Perico, we got Diamond Casino, you've got tons of shit that you can do in GT Online. But people are bored of it because it's been there so long. If they turn Grand Theft Auto into Fortnite, and eventually 10, 15 years from now, people get bored of that shit, what's the one video game all Grand Theft Auto fans are going to be fucking begging for? I don't even need to give you 3 guesses because it only needs one. Grand Theft Auto 7. I do think at some point, in the next 10 years, when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, we will all, not one or two of us, I think we will all at some point get to the point that we are now with Grand Theft Auto Online, where eventually it'll become old hat. I don't care how many updates you can put on it. Eventually, you are going to get bored of this game. 5 years down the line, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, however it is. At some point, we are all going to turn around and say Grand Theft Auto 6 is old hat. When's Grand Theft Auto 7 coming? So I think, man, do I think GTA 7 is going to come out in the next 5 years? No. Do I think there's a chance it might come out in the next 10 years? Probably not. I think Red Dead Redemption 3 is definitely going to be the next video game. I hope they give us a different IP in the meantime, but I don't think they're going to. I just don't think it makes sense money-wise. But I could be wrong. Hopefully I am wrong. Pirate game, pirate game, pirate game. Say it with me, team. Come on, let's all manifest it right now. Everyone spam Rockstar Games, pirate game, But I think when you really take off your anticipation goggles and you really look at it for what it is, you'd be a fucking idiot not to give us Grand Theft Auto 7 in the next 10, 15 years, however long it takes. And we don't know how much Rockstar Games and Take-Two are going to embrace AI. For all we know, GTA 7 could literally come out in the next 6 years, 7 years. You could have Grand Theft Auto 6 down south. Grand Theft Auto 7 could be based up north, and they could merge the two games. So you play Grand Theft Auto. It basically would be like Grand Theft Auto 7 covers all the northern territories. Grand Theft Auto 6 covers like the southern territories. And then GTA 8 and GTA 9 in the next 20 years. You put that on the west coast, you put the other one on the east coast, and basically you've got 4 Grand Theft Auto games across the next 20 years that covers north, east, south, and west, and you can merge them into one huge online map expansion. Like that's where online gaming could turn into. But man, that is a very convoluted, conspiracy, deep, tinfoil hat theory for another time. I'll be streaming for the next 12 hours if we get onto that shit. Because I will end on this. I'll come back to chat, but I will end on this. People are really limited into how they think about the future of online video gaming, man. Really limited. It's wild. It's wild that the gaming community is one of the most creative industries that we've got, and people see online gaming being the exact same as it is right now in 10 years' time. Like, the biggest thing that we're going to be worried about is microtransactions. Brother, you haven't even deeped how bad subscriptions are going to become. Oh, subscriptions are going to fuck you in the ass, little boy. Oh, man. If you want a nightmare tonight for the weekend, think about how bad GTA Plus is going to be in the next 5 years. No sleep this weekend. Knobdog Games, Rockstar's last 2 games are in the top 10 best-selling games ever. They're in the top 4. Fuck the top 10, but they're in the top 4. Not too much of a stretch to say 6 hits the top 3 on that list. Brother, I'll deep it. I'll go one more. Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption 2 are in the top 4 best-selling video games of all time, and they are the only 2 video games that are on there with an 18-rated sticker. Get amongst it, Rockstar Glazer. Tabby Room. Have I said that name before? That profile pitch looks familiar. Kenneth, remind you what time it is on a weekend.
It's showtime!
MCT, if you had to bet the $100 that is in your bank account right now because you are a trampy bastard on a Grand Theft Auto 6 content creator to blow up, who would you pick on? Oi, brother, I'll stick it on myself. Bet on yourself in 2026, man. To every friend, brother, that is on 104.5 right now. 2026, bet on yourself. Nah. All jokes aside, like, legit, seriously, bet on yourself, like, believe in yourself, without a doubt. But away from myself, let's not get too big-headed. If you had to bet all your money on a GTA 6 content creator to blow up, who would it be? Oh, another loaded question. You lot are not letting me off tonight, are you? Fuck, man. What a loaded question that is. If I don't say the right name here, I swear to God, I'm getting shit canned. Fucking someone's going to send Agent 47 round to my gaff if I don't say the right name here. I won't say one name, I'll say a few. Because the one thing that I do get out of being a GTA content creator, and I still call myself just a content creator in general, man. It still creeps me out when people call me a GTA 6 content creator. The game's not even out yet. I get it. I understand it. 90% of the content on here is me talking about GTA 6, but it still creeps me out. I got to shout out Sav. I got you, man. That is no disrespect to any other GTA content creator out there, man. But that dude is the most humble guy that I've come across. He's legit one of the nicest guys that I've ever come across. He doesn't have a bad word to say about anyone. His content's ridiculous. His videos. I remember I'm not gonna pull the curtain back too much, but I remember that the first time me and Sav talked to each other. Sav's one of the only content creators, man. Like, I don't mind saying this, and I hope he is this. Sav is legit one of the only content creators that I've pulled up on and made the effort to go and talk to. Other than Cyberboy, because I'd mentioned him in a video. I'd never talked to any content creator before, and I'd mentioned Cyberboy in a video, and it was the first time I'd done it, so I wanted to make sure that it was all right, because I didn't want to shit on anyone. But other than that, I've never popped up to a content creator before and be like, oh man, I really appreciate your videos and stuff, and your videos are really well, and you fancy we should collaborate sometimes, sorry. Again, to this day, I've never asked anyone to collaborate with. If I've ever been on a collaboration with anyone, you know, it sounds well big-headed. Basically, I've never asked for a collaboration. If I'm ever on a collaboration with someone, I've done a few, it's because I've been asked, and I can't say thank you enough to the brothers that have asked me. But I'm very antisocial. I don't like talking to people who I don't know. I don't like popping up to people because I feel as though I'm like bothering them and stuff, and I'm like, ugh, oh my god, fucking lingerer, man. But I was just blown away with Sav's videos. And when I first saw his videos, I was like, this guy's got to be AI. This voice has got to be AI. There's no way this guy's real. And then he did his face reveal, and that was just like, this geezer's legit. He's real. He's a real person. So I popped up to him on Discord, and I was like, look, I need to get this off my chest. Right now, you're one of the only content creators that I watch. Your videos are ridiculous. This was before I think he was really live streaming. I think like maybe he'd done 1 or 2 live streams. And I just put it on him, man. I just gave him a whole lot of respect and just said, look, legit, brother, I think out of all of us right now, you've got the highest ceiling because your editing's a fucking joke. You aren't clickbaity. You just come correct with it. And I still think that to this day. There's a lot of very, very talented content creators in this space, without a doubt, man. But, yeah, man, if I can glaze someone, it has to be Sav. Without a doubt. I don't think it's upsetting really, because I don't think Sav understands how good he is. Like, legit. Like, when you hear him in his live streams and shit, like, honestly, man, like, I don't think he understands how good his videos are and how much people like his shit. I don't think he understands how much people are rocking with him. So Sav would be the one that I'd keep my eye on. But I'm going to give more shout outs because there's a lot of people in this space. So I want to shout out Dandy Andy. This is a guy that I've only recently come across, and again, very similar to like Sav. I couldn't believe the videos I was watching. I was like, this is a joke. His thumbnails are on point as well. I'm always going to shout out the boys that I've been rocking with for a while. Project Nice with it, GTA Infinity, obviously shout out Cyber. That geezer's helped me out a lot. I don't need to shout out TGG because that guy's just in the stratosphere already. Someone that I don't think gets talked about a lot, even though they've got a lot of subscribers, I don't really see them being mentioned a lot, and it's probably because they cover mainly GTA 5 online stuff, and he only talks about GTA 6 every now and then. But Subscribe for Tacos is, again, someone that I can just put on and watch the whole live stream. It's very rare that I can do that with people. But Subscribe for Tacos, man, again, I think without talking to him, I've never spoken to him privately, that's another geezer that I just think it feels to me like he's down to earth. He's a genuine guy. He's not into it for clickbait. And he says it a lot in his live streams. He just loves making videos and he loves talking about Grand Theft Auto. That's what you want. You got to understand right now, man. Like, when it comes to GTA content, unfortunately, I know that I'm rambling and I don't really give a shit. When it comes to GTA content, it really pisses me off because unfortunately it is starting to get very, very overcrowded with a lot of AI slop. So if YouTube can get a hold of that shit in the next 9 months, that'll do us all a favour. But when you get a content creator like Subscribe for Tacos who constantly says he just enjoys making videos and he loves covering Grand Theft Auto, as a fan, that's what you want to hear from your content creator. You don't want any of this Johnny Big Bollocks shit. You don't want clickbaiting. You don't want the thumbnails and the titles to be clickbaity. You want someone who's just covering Grand Theft Auto consistently for the love of the game. That's the term that I'll use, the love of the game. If you find a content creator that is doing this shit for the love of the game, you stick with that person. Subscribe to them and watch their videos and watch their live streams, man. If you're a fan of Grand Theft Auto and you want to watch content creators talk about Grand Theft Auto and cover them, Subscribe for Tacos, I think, is someone that How the fuck does this guy not have like 2 million subscribers? It's crazy talk. It's crazy to me. I apologize to any content creator that I haven't mentioned. I've been caught cold with that shit. But yeah, just off the top of the dome, those are names that I'm wrathing off right now. Again, other names that are coming to my head right now, Bog and Bav, shout out Bav. Again, another one that I don't think he realizes how good he is. There's others, man. There's others. I feel like such a fucking heel because there's probably an absolute shit ton that I forgot right now. But those are the ones that are coming to my head. If there's any content creators out there that I haven't said, don't feel as though I don't rock with your shit. I'm literally just that much of a thick bastard. I've probably just not thought of you, first of all. So someone's probably going to send Agent 47 round. That's fine. That's fine. We can get amongst Goldilocks. That's okay. D-Man with the 2. Appreciate it, D-Man. Phone's dying. Could you get to that theory and via... Fucking hell, D-Man. First of all, lad, this is my live stream, all right? Charge your bastard phone, you tramp. I'm only joking, brother. I appreciate the 2. D-Man, we'll get it... I was really saving the questions and the voicemails for the last thing that we do on the stream like we always do. I did say that we were going to get into them earlier on, but I just want to come through the chat. In fact, you know what? Give me another 15, 20 minutes. Let me talk to chat. And then we'll get into the question that you've posted. And then we'll get into the voicemails. So if you can rock with us for another 20 minutes, half an hour, I'll do my best, man. Like I said, we got a shit ton to get through. But I just want to show more love to chat. Because the one thing is, when I get into voicemails, I feel as though sometimes I don't want chat to feel as though I'm ignoring you. Like, I don't want people to feel like they can't put something in chat because we're going through voicemails. Because you can. You got to remember, man, when I'm playing these voicemails, I'm reading chat as I'm doing it. Yeah, you didn't know I was that talented, did you? Ho, ho, ho! Click that subscribe button, you little fucking rat. But, nah, legit. I do read that shit. I just don't want people in chat to feel as though, oh, I can't drop a chat in because he's looking at voicemails. Like, no, it's the other way around. I probably see more, no joke, man, I probably see more messages when I'm doing the voicemails. When I'm talking bollocks like this, I don't look at chat because it'll put me off. Abdil Castaneda. I think I've said that name before because I think I've seen that profile picture, but Kenneth, remind that bitch what time it is on a Friday.
It's showtime!
What a Guam punk trick. MCT, do you think that in the 2022 leaks, the Hanks Waffles robbery was gameplay or a specific mission? I think it might just be gameplay. And if it is, I'm going to be even more hyped. Oh, Abdil, nice question. I think... What, as in like it's just like a random stick-up that we can do? I don't really know. I'm 50-50 on it, Abdil. I'm sorry if that's not the answer that you want. I know that you've asked that for a definitive answer. Fuck. What, you reckon it's gameplay? I'll lean towards your answer, Abdil. Sorry, that's probably the shit answer to give, but the structure of it, the police timer at the top, the limited dialogue that we got, I would lean more towards your theory, Abdil. I think that could be an open world shit that we could do instead of an actual locked-in mission. I'll run with that. Right, let's have a gander. Let's see what you lot are saying. Best Buy Brian, MCT, you're not antisocial, you're asocial. Oh, don't you swear at me. You aren't against it, you just choose who you socialise with. Yeah, Brian, I suppose you could look at it like that. I've just always seen myself as... shout out Captain Glack. Captain Glack's just coming to the chat. Shout out Captain Glack every time. Appreciate you, big stepper. Dark Space as well. Dark Space as well. Again, see, I told you, I forget these names. Dark Space, shout out Dark Space as well. He was in here before. Very, very good content from both those gents. GTA Men as well. GTA Men doesn't really cover Grand Theft Auto 6 that much. He mainly covers like Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas, GTA 5, but legit, my GTA 4. But legit, man. I said this about GTA Men. I think it was in the last couple of streams that we did. That guy fucking cracks me up. I've never spoken to him personally, but that's a geezer that I can just watch for ages. That's someone who is unintentionally funny. GTA Men. If you must know who I'm talking about in regards to GTA Men. He can just be talking shit and it'll just crack me up. What was I talking about then? I was answering someone, weren't I? Oh, we're talking about the antisocial thing. Yeah, Brian, you could call it asocial and stuff, and you know that's fine. I've just always looked at myself as I am quite antisocial. Like it's, I don't know, just personally, I feel as though one thing that's always held me back is how antisocial I am. It's not like I'm rude. It's not like I'm ignorant. Like, I'll talk to anyone, but I will never go up to someone and like start conversing with them because I'm like, I don't want to bother anyone. Like, I won't walk up to someone like, oh, fucking lingerer, man. Fuck it, get out of here, Snickle Fritz. I ain't got it in me, man. I've not got the bag in me. Nah. I was great at house parties, by the way. I bet you can tell, can't you? Right, team, I can see that I'm falling way behind, so I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to try and catch up. Let's see what you lot have been saying. Why is Cornhead William talking like I like him? Like anyone respects William in this chat. How many subs do you think you will have on January 1st, 2027? Nice question, Cornhead. Appreciate you, big cheese. How many subs do you think you will have? I don't know, man. I really don't know. 2 more than I've got right now? I really don't know. What if I answer it like this? Instead of phrasing it how many subscribers do I want? What about I answer how many... Oh, sorry. What about if instead of answering how many questions do I think I have, what about how many subscribers I want? What are we on now? We're on 15.7, I think. I'd like to hover around 25. Because that means that I've done... What is that? That means that I've done just over 10,000 subscribers in a year. That'd be my best turnabout. I don't think I've ever done 10,000 in a year. So if we could do 10,000, if we can end 2026 on 25k, that'd be great. That'd be ridiculous. But 15.7's a fucking joke, man. You honestly, bro, you grabbed me 2 years ago. It's like, oh, you'll be on 15.7 thousand subscribers. I'm like, sorry, Chief, are you talking to the wrong geezer here? Like, I ain't got a clue you're talking about. It's fucking wild. It's wild that you lot are in here, by the way. Legit, it's the weekend. Will you all just fucking leave me alone? I don't get it. I don't get why people are here listening to me talk bollocks about Grand Theft Auto 6, but I'll take it. I really will. I can't say thank you enough, man, honestly. I don't want to deep it over the weekend, you know. I don't want to start you all off on some deep shit, but full-time content creator because of all you lot. Oh, I can't say thank you enough. Right, Big Man Mo with a 10 Canadian, you fucking jamoke. Unbelievable. Kenneth, do your thing.
It's showtime!
Yes, that's awesome. Yes!
Yeah! Come on, yeah!
You lot are getting me in the bastard feels tonight, lad. I've not even been on that since Amito. Right, Big Man Mo with the 10 Canadian, I appreciate you, brother. I have a theory about the workout mechanic and weapons. All right, let's hear it. I think you might need to work out enough to be able to carry heavy weapons like an RPG or Gatling gun. As an example, what do you think? Oh, Mo, I appreciate the 10, brother, but I fucking hate that. I hate that so much. Oh, God, I hate that. Oh, please don't, Rockstar. Sam House, if you're watching this right now and you've put that mechanic in Grand Theft Auto 6, I ain't buying this game. No, that's over the top. More, my reaction is probably a little bit OTT. All right, look. That mechanic sounds really interesting. On paper, on black and white. In black and white. Because it's realistic. And it adds a new dimension to a Grand Theft Auto game. We've never had that before. So, brilliant. Yeah, sound. Do I want a life simulator? Do I fuck? But it sounds pretty cool because it's something new, and we all like something new and fresh when it comes to video games. You ask me 3 months down the line if I still like that mechanic. Fuck no. You ask me when I'm playing GT Online if I still like that mechanic. Fuck no. The issue that I've got with the weight mechanic and the muscle mechanic, and again, I was playing GTA San Andreas before, so unfortunately, I'm having to play a video game that's got it in right now. The issue that I've got, and I've said this multiple times when it comes to GTA San Andreas' muscle mechanic, I hate the notifications that you have to keep going back to the gym to put it back on. Now, I know it's not realistic. If I went to the gym, the muscle wouldn't just stay there. It'd be great if it did, but it doesn't. So I understand it's not realistic if I stop going to the gym, that the muscle's still going to stay on. But at the same time, I don't want this game to be a life simulator. So if you're going to put this weight mechanic in, you're going to put this muscle mechanic in, do me a favour and don't notify me every day or every 2 days that I need to go back to the gym. I have to take time out of what I'm doing, story progression, character progression, side missions, whatever it may be. Don't interrupt me in between that shit, in between me playing this game to tell me, you've got to go back to the gym and you've got to go and bet. Like, just take it out. No, sorry, take it out of the game. Take it out of the fucking game. I don't need it. There was a reason they didn't bring it back in Grand Theft Auto 4. There's a reason they didn't bring it back in Grand Theft Auto 5 because no one wants that shit. Everyone thinks that they do because they've not played it in so long. Legit, brother, you play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas from the first mission to the last mission. And when you finished it and you finished that last mission, tell me you spent a long time going to the gym, constantly keeping up on it, because 10 I bet you won't. People forget how annoying that mechanic is in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. People glaze it, man. People are saying, oh, I really want it in Grand Theft Auto 6. Okay, when we get it in Grand Theft Auto 6, I'll find you in 6 months' time and I'll be like, how many times did you use it? Did it get annoying? Yeah, right. Well, then fuck you. No, no, man. It goes down like a lead balloon because I know a lot of people like the idea of it being in, but legit, no, I don't want that crap at all. Big Chris, what am I reading here? I guess I'm not relevant enough anymore for MCT. Crying face, I give up. Chris, what the fuck are you talking about? Christopher, right. I'm scrolling up here and I can see that you've put high MCT. Let me scroll up again. A lot. Let me scroll up again. Hey MCT, can I get a free shout out? So Chris, you've just said there, crying face, I give up because you wanted a shout out. Chris, not trying to be a dick. I appreciate the fact that you're a friend, brother. You've been rocking with us for a long time. I say this every time that you're in the chat. I will always say thank you and I'll always say that I appreciate you for being a friend, brother. But do you understand how many messages that are in front of my face right now? I am not ignoring you. You say this a few times in a stream, Chris. I'm not trying to put you on blast, but you say this a few times in streams that either you're not important or I'm ignoring you. How many times have I got to remind you? I am not ignoring you, but there are so many goddamn messages. There are people in here tonight that have probably left 2, 3, 4, 5 messages and I've not read one of them. So Chris, don't start coming with that bullshit saying that you're not important and that I'm ignoring you. But there's that many messages, man. I can't read every message. I appreciate you, Big Cheese, and I appreciate you every time you rock in. But don't start coming with that shit, man, because that pisses me off. When people come in here and says that I'm ignoring them, look at how many fucking messages I've got to get through. There's people tonight that won't get any messages read out. Sorry for going off on you, brother, but I don't... It's sometimes when I see messages like that, I'm like, nah, brother, you know me by now. You've been rocking with us for the best part of a year. Don't come with that shit. Because I ain't about it. That's some bullshit. I appreciate you. Right, let's carry on. Liam John, maybe it could be something like if you're Jason, for example, Lucia could tell you, go back to the gym, or friends mention to you that you're looking too fat. That's, Liam, that's a smart way of doing it. The thing is, right, I kind of like that, Liam. That would be pretty sick. Like you say, if you've not been to the gym in ages and Lucia says something like, oh, you're putting a bit of weight on, maybe you should go and bench some treadmill. And then you go to the gym and like a lines of dialogue changes. That would be fucking sick. The issue is, though, you would then have to go and do it. And I understand, like, I should probably look at it in regards to like crafting in video games. You know, every now and then you've got to craft. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of crafting in video games, but I understand why it's there. It's an implementation to stretch out the video game, and I get it, and I understand it, and it adds a different dynamic. But I don't know, man. When I think of the weight mechanic and I think of the gym mechanic, I think of how it was in San Andreas, and I can't get away from how annoying it was. Again, without sounding like a broken record, people constantly say that they want that muscle mechanic, that gym mechanic in Grand Theft Auto 6 from San Andreas, and I don't think a lot of them remember how annoying it got. The first couple of times, not too bad, but it did get annoying, man. It did get annoying. Right, team. I said that we were going to start the voicemails early. We are going to get amongst it. Normally we start them around the 2-hour mark. It's 1 hour 41, so we're going to get into it. So, if you just give me a quick 60 seconds, I'll run off, I'll grab a fresh bottle of H2O, and then we'll get amongst these voicemails. And if, D-Man, if D-Man's knocking about, we are going to get into his question first of all. Anyway, teams, give me a quick 60 seconds and I'll be right back.
The video game of the year.
Roger that, Bravo Sierra. We've got some insurgents killing orphans, and they've got some nerve toxin and a nuke and a random flashback level in which JFK and Castro do get out on the moon.
Righteous Slaughter 7.
Copy that, Red Leader. Call in the airstrike.
Righteous Slaughter 7. The realistic art of contemporary killing.
How do you kill?
Rated PG. Pretty much the same as the last game.
On that journey to the top, you probably had to make a few sacrifices, including long-term friendships. But in Los Santos, perception is everything, and anything can be bought. You need to make a splash at social occasions and fill your fancy new house with tons of friends. If it's a glamorous occasion, we'll provide models and movie stars. If it's a business function, we'll bring along oligarchs and senior executives. Perhaps you want something a little funkier. We've got Mirror Park hipsters for hire so you can slip on your skinny jeans and show your alternative side. People of different ethnicities and sexual preferences will mingle and make you look good instead of the desperate, close-minded guy you are. Call Appropriate Associates today.
Right, we'll get into D-Man's big-ass theory in 2 seconds, but I just want to read a couple of chats here. T-Burton MCT, we are going out to do some axe throwing tonight. Is that something you have ever done? No, T-Burton, it's not something that I've ever done, but it's always something that I've wanted to do. So you'll have to let me know how it goes. Carl, Jetro is another one. Yes, again, shout out Jetro. I feel like an absolute heel. For everyone that missed it, about 10 minutes ago, I got asked a question, who were like some big, or who are some content creators you expect to blow up? I can't believe that I didn't even mention Jetro, man. If you look at the numbers that Jetro's been doing in the past 12 months, it's absolutely ridiculous. I actually think, you know what, Carl, when it came to Jetro, I feel as though that was a name that I would have remembered, if this is going to sound really stupid, if he was smaller. The thing is, he is going from strength to strength. Like, no joke. I think he's just under 100k, innit? But by the time Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, he'll probably be hovering around sort of like 150, 200k. I'll be shocked if he isn't. Like, he's going to go from strength to strength. That's another one, like Sav that I said before, who I think has got quite a very high ceiling in the GTA content community. And again, that's another guy that is in it for the love of the game. That's a guy that I think if you would take the monetization out of YouTube, he'd still be doing videos anyway. So yeah, shout out Jetro. Right, let's have a gander here. Willen with a 2. I appreciate you, Willen. I don't think I've ever said that name before. Ken, remind Willen what time it is on a Friday.
It's showtime!
Appreciate you, Willen. What was he said here? MCT, listening to this at work, love the content. Oh, Willen, I appreciate you. In fact, let's give him a 1 round. Appreciate that, Willen. That's the first time I've ever read a message from Willen, and he's dropping donations in like it's nothing. Willen, I can't say thank you enough, brother. You stay safe on those streets. You stay safe at work, by the way. Right, let me scroll down here. Let me read. In fact, let me read one more, and then we'll get into D-Man's big conspiracy theory. You know what, Chris? I'll read your message because it's in front of me. No, I just said I'm saying like he sees everyone else's messages, but I get it. There's a lot of people in this chat. Not just me, just been with this guy for over a year, you know, my bad chat. Nah, Christopher, don't you dare apologise. I've said this time and time again that you don't need to apologise. I will just quickly bring up, you've said at the start of the message there, I just said I'm saying like he's seen everyone else's messages out. Chris, not to put you on blast, but I'll quickly scroll up here. Hickam's here. I've not read a message from Hickam. Showery's here. I've not read a message from Showery yet, and he's a friend, brother. Showery, you know that you're a piece of shit, but you know that I love you. Who else we got? Roddy1818. I've not read a message from him today. Chazzy Dorito. DMC. J Vanellope. Like, there's tons of friend brothers in this chat right now, man. Like, Matt, what the hell is this name? Max Likes Snacks. Never said that name before in my entire life. Kenneth.
It's showtime!
Getting amongst it. Young Till. Mr. GTA Man 533, man. Honestly, there are tons of people in this chat. And first of all, I don't know what the hell you're all doing here. I said it's the weekend. Do you not realise it's Friday? Fuck off and go and do something else. But legit, man, honestly, Chris, I know that you know that I'm rocking with you, and you know that I appreciate you every time for stopping out. You have been rocking with us for over a year now, and we do not take it for granted at all. But it does, like you say, it does kind of, it did upset me a little bit when you put that message before, because I don't want someone who's been rocking with us and who's been showing support to us for like over a year to feel as though I'm ignoring them. I swear to God, man, I am not ignoring anyone in this chat. It's just sometimes the chat, you've seen it, man. There are that many goddamn messages. It's impossible. I'm only a human being, man. I can only get through what I can get through. But I appreciate you every time. But don't start thinking that I'm ignoring you, man. Not a chance. Not a sniff. Never. Never. Never, ever. Right, team. Speaking of ignoring, D-Man probably thinks that I've been ignoring him. His phone's probably died as we're getting into his theory. Right, anyway, so I did promise D-Man that I would get into his little conspiracy theory that he dropped in the Discord. So we are going to do that right now. GTA theories. Oh God, you lot have made it well difficult. I'm coming to theories now and I've lost it. Where is it? Oh shit, hold on a sec. Was it not in the theories? Oh, it is. Oh, you lot have just been replying to it. Right, okay, so I've got the theories. Now, D-Man, because this is so long and I still want to get into the voicemails, I'm going to read the cliff notes. So I'm going to read the part 1 that you've put and the part 2 and the part 3. I can see that he's put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paragraphs. I'm not going to read all 7 paragraphs just because we got a shit ton of voicemails to get into. But what I'll do, I'll answer the first question, the second question, and the third question, if that makes sense. So if anyone wants to read it, it's on the Discord, it's in the GTA theories. You are more than welcome to read it and get amongst it. But I'm going to just answer what I can answer because we've got a shit ton more to get into. But D-Man, I appreciate the theories. Let's read this. Number 1, do you think Rockstar / Take the Piss Interactive is partially to blame, responsible for the misinformation out there? Yes and no. It's a loaded question. It's a very difficult question to answer. I think I've called Take the Piss Interactive out and Strauss out and Rockstar Games out for the very limited knowledge or the very limited information that they give us. Why is Discord truncated everyone's username? There you go, that's better. I've given them a lot of shit because I feel as though when you compare the gaming industry to the movie industry and the TV industry, it's chalk and cheese. You know, you get a lot of actors doing like interview circuits before a film comes out. They promote the hell out of it. It feels like every week there's something new to talk about in regards to Doomsday or like a new TV series that you're looking forward to. And with the gaming industry, it's not just Rockstar Games, but with the gaming industry, the only thing that you really get are trailers, and then maybe a month before you'll get a couple of things, like maybe the actors that are doing it will do sort of like a couple of not Comic Cons, but like conventions and stuff, you know what I mean? So to answer the first question, D-Man, I do think they are partially to blame, but I think the gaming industry is partially to blame. I would like more love shown to the inner community of these video games and these franchises. These video games are nothing without us, nothing without the fans. And I just think I think it is bullshit when these billionaires run these franchises and it's like, oh, anticipation is better, we'll build the anticipation. And it's like, well, at some point, it just gets to the point where you're ignoring us. I'll always remember it. People want to forget it, that's fine, but I'll always remember it. They ignored us for over 500 days. They let TGG get a mountain of shit and abuse for all those Hopium Copium streams that he did. And they let all that shit slide, and they ignored you, not just me, not just TGG, not just content creators, not just the hardcore fan base. They ignored you. Listening to this right now, they ignored you for over 500 days. And then they dropped trailer 2 with a bunch for the promo stuff. And it's like, boom, boom, all forgiven. And now, even though Strauss did mention Grand Theft Auto 6 and we got the positivity this week, they are still ignoring you. Rockstar Games are still ignoring you. But what do they do every week? Every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Friday, they promote Grand Theft Auto Online. They promote Red Dead Online. So clearly they've got it in them to talk to us. So to answer D-Man's first question, do you think Rockstar / Take the Piss Interactive is partially to blame, responsible for the misinformation out there? I would say yes, because if they would just give more back to the community, maybe we wouldn't run with these bullshit theories every now and then. But I will offer an alternative version of that. Do you know one thing that's really annoying me lately? And I don't know if anyone else feels the same. The DCU. James Gunn. I wish James Gunn would rein it in a little bit because he replies to a lot of things on Twitter. I don't need James Gunn to reply to every single rumour, every single bullshit theory. Let a couple of them run. I'm happy for him to talk to the community. That's great. If anything, I would want Rockstar Games to do that more. But James Gunn, I think at times, I don't need him replying to the latest rumour and just like turning it down. Like, let some of it run, you know what I mean? So there's two ways about it, but I do think Rockstar and Take the Piss Interactive are definitely up to blame for some of it. Number 2, given what we know already about Grand Theft Auto 6 and its release timeline, do you think GTA Online's alleged story finale is going to be broken up more to be as close to Grand Theft Auto 6's release as possible? For example, let's say Grand Theft Auto Online story finale is broken up, Part 2 comes out in June, then Part 3 is done in October, or do you think Part 2 of the story is going to be in full? I reckon there's a chance that we might get something in March that leans in towards what comes out in June. But I don't think they'd drop DLC in October 1 month before Grand Theft Auto 6. And some people might deep it and they might be like, oh, well, that makes sense because you're bringing everyone back to GT Online for the finale of Grand Theft Auto 5 right before Grand Theft Auto 6. And I suppose there is a lot of sense made in it. But the issue that you've got with that, right? And I'm not saying that they're going to think about this or not do it, because you've made a really good theory there, D-Man. Fair play to you. You've made a good theory. But the issue that you've got with that is if you've not played GT Online for a little bit, let's say, for example, you haven't played the Michael DLC, and the finale of GT Online follows on from the Michael DLC, and that does fall 1 month before Grand Theft Auto 6. If you've not played the Michael DLC, you might look at it and go, well, I'm not going to play this finale. So the biggest thing that happens 1 month before Grand Theft Auto 6, you might be telling yourself, well, I can't get excited for it because I've not played the Michael DLC, so I'm not going to play it. So what they've done unintentionally or inadvertently is they've put you in a negative state of mind 1 month before Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. So it's a risk that you're taking. Now, I'm not saying that billionaires are going to look at that and go, oh, that's going to put people off buying Grand Theft Auto 6, because it won't do. But they don't want people to have any form of negative going into Grand Theft Auto 6 so close. Not only that, what if the finale is shit? We haven't even thought about that yet. What if the GT Online finale is genuinely a bag of wank, and that happens 1 month before Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out? I don't know. I think you're playing with fire. I think if they drop the finale of Grand Theft Auto Online in June, it gives you a big enough window. Even if people didn't like it, or if they didn't play it, you can let that shit slide up until November. I think that makes more sense. But you might not be a million miles away with that theory. It's a good theory. And then finally, number 3, someone somewhere said 6 would evolve over time, new cities and such. Do you think they meant the island would grow? Like maybe we will get that panhandle shit over time? Or did they mean that we'll be able to fly to other destinations via the airport, like Liberty City or Los Santos, etc., or maybe both? It's a really difficult question, man, because we really don't know that much about it yet. A lot of things in regards to like map expansion, a lot of it is just rumours. Like if Jason Schreier hadn't have come out a couple of years ago and said he's heard that there's going to be map expansion, how many people would actually be talking about map expansion right now? That's the anchor point rumour in regards to map expansion. Jason Schreier said it. Now, I know it's been rumoured across other places, but Jason Schreier was the first one that mentioned, correct me if I'm wrong, but Schreier was the first person that mentioned Project America's 3 different locations and map expansion. And then every other rumour that you've had in regards to map expansion from that has reverted back to what he said, unless I've got that wrong. So apologies if I got that wrong. Don't quote me on that. So in map expansion, it's really difficult, man, because we haven't really got that much to go off yet. What I will say is, since day one, there has been a heavy conversation and rumour, which a lot of people have forgot about, by the way, in the past 6 months. I don't see a lot of people talking about it, is there is going to be a location based on Cuba and it's going to be a separate island. That was something people were talking about 3 years ago. That was something people were talking about 2 years ago. That was something people were talking about 12 months ago. And it seems like in the past sort of 6-9 months, no one's really been talking about it. People seem to have forgot about it. So when that makes the rounds again, everyone's going to remember that we were all talking about it. But yeah, a lot of people have forgot that Cuba was rumoured for fucking years, and there's no smoke without fire. So I'm definitely expecting a different location. I'm definitely expecting a separate location. Whether it's Liberty City because of Lucia's links to Liberty City, I'm not too sure. I'll remind anyone that sat there being like, oh, it says in Lucia's character bio that she's got links to Liberty City and she's got family there. Brother, I went back and played San Andreas today. CJ literally flew back from Liberty City. They could have easily made Liberty City a second location in that map. Look at how big that map is of San Andreas. You didn't need San Fierro. You didn't need Las Venturas. You could have had Los Santos, San Andreas, whatever you want to call it, Los Santos, the Wilderness, and then Liberty City could have been that northern part. And basically to get there, you have to fly there at the airport. They chose not to put that in. So, I don't know, man. Lucia's got as much a connection to Liberty City as CJ did because CJ left Los Santos, moved to Liberty City, and then came back. So, I don't know, man. I'm in regards to other locations and map expansion in Grand Theft Auto 6, I'm looking more towards sort of like a Cuba location than a Liberty City. But are you a million miles off thinking Liberty City might not be involved in this map at some point? I don't think you are. Roddy Step 5, I appreciate you, Roddy. Do you think Grand Theft Auto 6 will inspire another Sleeping Dogs or True Crime? The other side of the law was fun too. Wait, I'll make Roddy. First of all, Ken, he sent 5. Show your appreciation.
It's showtime!
Appreciate you, Big Stepper. With a 5, do you think Grand Theft Auto 6 will inspire another Sleeping Dogs or True Crime? Oh man, those games were sick. The other side of the law was fun too. Do you think GTA 6 will inspire another Sleeping Dogs? Roddy, I appreciate the 5, brother. Inspire another Sleeping Dogs or True Crime? Roddy, it's such... That's a really difficult question to answer because it's such a strange thing. Because if you look at it in black and white, yes, it should inspire. That Grand Theft Auto 6 should inspire every video game company to stop working on that bullshit Alien game, stop working on that horror game, stop working on Call of Duty, stop working on all the space and zombie and undead shit and the vampire crap, and for the next 10 years focus on grounded storytelling video games, because Grand Theft Auto 6 is about to become either the second or the number 1 top selling video game of all time. So it should inspire them. But the issue that you've got is the gaming industry right now is in their own bubbles. Every top game development company right now wants to sit there and convince themselves that what they're doing is the right thing to do. Ubisoft won't be told different. Ubisoft will make the videos that they want, the video games that they want to make. Assassin's Creed franchise, I think they should just pack that shit up and start with something different. But they know now, if you put Assassin's Creed on any video game, it's going to sell more numbers with or without it, because it's Ubisoft. That, unfortunately, that's the reality that you've got right now. It's the same thing that I said about Rockstar. If Rockstar Games wants to make a new IP after Grand Theft Auto 6, it's not going to make more money than Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's not going to make more money than Grand Theft Auto 5, and it's not going to make more money than Grand Theft Auto 6. So already, it's not that you're making a loss, it's potential. You're making a fucking big loss, potentially. Because you could have made Red Dead 3. And Red Dead 3 will make more money than Red Dead Redemption 2. It's just facts, man. It's just facts. So, Grand Theft Auto 6 should inspire. It's a good question, man. Grand Theft Auto 6 should inspire other game development companies to make games like Sleeping Dogs, like True Crime Streets of LA and New York. I'd love more games like that. The so-called GTA clones. But I don't think the gaming industry is having those conversations right now. I think the focus, without a doubt, is how can we turn this into live service? How can we push this for microtransactions? And it's a shame. It is a shame. But unfortunately, it's where we're at. But Sleeping Dogs fans, you have got a Sleeping Dogs TV series coming up, I think. So I'm looking forward to that because I'm still making my way through Sleeping Dogs at the moment. Good question, brother. Right, team, I said that we're going to get into these voicemails, so I will get into these voicemails right goddamn now. I appreciate the chat. I can see that we've got an absolute shit ton of people in the chat right now. I can't say thank you enough, but I have been saying that we're going to get into these voicemails for the past 2 hours. So, J-Dog, let's pull up these voicemails and let's see what we're saying. Let's unmute the Discord. Let's come over here, go to voicemails. Right, so we've got a fair few to get through. So if we just scroll through here, let's have a ganders. So we've got Greyhound, Nomadic Tomb, Big Man Moore, Last of My Kin, Big Rock, Nomadic Tomb again, Cal, Blind Fury, Legal Theft, Zayden's, Blind Fury, Showery, Chazzy Doritos making my life 10,000 times harder and didn't drop a voicemail and just dropped a laughing face. Nice one, brother. Appreciate you. Train Boy Eric. Jesus Christ, that looks low. That looks well quiet. Bloody hell, Eric. And that's it. So we are going to make our way through these. So let's start off with Greyhound, brother. 1 minute long. Take it away.
Hey MCT, how's it going, Top Shagger? I just thought I'd ask you a wee question, which is...
Okay, that's loud.
Right. Will we see you play GT Online more? Because I haven't really, I've seen, in some of your background B-roll, you've got GT Online there, but I've not really seen you play it. Is that something you're going to make videos on, or are you sort of just sticking with GTA 6 at the minute? Let me know, brother, because GT Online's something I'd love to see you play. And,
before we get into the second question, I'll answer that right now. Yes, Greyhound, you will definitely see me play more GT Online, without a doubt. When, though? I think the reality is, man, we're not going to be able to escape Grand Theft Auto 6 Online. So if you've not seen me play GT Online yet, do not worry, because if you're going to be rocking with me for a fair while, there's a good chance that you're going to see a lot of Grand Theft Auto Online content around Grand Theft Auto 6 in 2027, 2028, and so on. So GT Online content is definitely coming. The issue that you've got with me and GT Online is I'm just very bored at this point. I'm very bored of it, like a lot of people are. So the Michael DLC obviously lent into the possibility of the finale coming with Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. So I'm definitely going to keep my eyes on that. When it comes to DLCs with GTA 5 Online, I'll cover it. I'll get amongst it. If people want to see me live stream it, I'll live stream it. But just snickle fritz in regards to live streaming GT Online, maybe once a week and stuff, I don't see me doing that until Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. Appreciate the message, brother. Who the hell is lighting all this shit up, by the way? DMC, will you chill out? Jesus Christ, man. It's well distracting when I'm trying to answer something and they're lighting it up with, what is this? Fire, hundy, cheese, steak, heart. Fucking hell, brother. Chill out. It's a Friday. I get it. Right, Greyhound, keep going.
I'm gonna slip in another question here. See, when you made that video about the games you like to see in 2026, how excited are you for Marvel Wolverine? I want that more covered because I know you said you're excited for it, but you didn't really go into much detail. So let me know what you think of that, bro. And I'll catch you in the next one.
Appreciate you, Big Stepper. Wolverine, that's what my second most anticipated video game of this year. I really wish that it came out last year, but it didn't do, which is fine. I hope it doesn't get delayed. At the moment, I've not really said it out loud because I don't want to manifest it, but I am really worried that that thing might get pushed back to 2027, and I'm not talking January or February either. I think there's a chance that might get shit canned to March or April. I hope it doesn't. I hope I've not just spoken it into existence. But yeah, with Wolverine, it's quite difficult for me to get too excited for it just because I am worried that it's going to get delayed. If it doesn't get delayed, then buzzing, I'm all over it. This is a game that I've been waiting for. We saw the trailer, 4 years ago, and I've been waiting 4 years to get more updates on Wolverine. I was absolutely buzzing when we got it at that state. Was it State of Play or Game Awards? I think it was State of Play, weren't it? When we got it at the State of Play, if it was State of Play, last year. So I'm really looking forward to it. Wolverine's one of my most favourite characters across all comic book, just comic books in general, and heroes. I'm not going to go over the top and be like, they have to get it right, because they don't. It's not going to be open world, it's going to be linear. I don't mind that. I don't think every goddamn video game needs to be open world, and it's going to be set in the Spider-Man universe as well. And I love the Spider-Man universe. So I think there's going to be a lot of cameos. I think the game's going to be awesome. I'm really excited for it. But I'm worried it'll get delayed. But we shall see. Nomadic Tune, 54 seconds. Take it away, Big Stepper.
Yo, MCT. I'm such a gonk-ass moron. I'm sitting here going through the screenshots on my phone from like years ago. I found that I had took a screenshot for some reason of my purchase of Cyberpunk back in December of 2020 when the game released. So I had the game installed on my Xbox for 5 years and I never touched it once until give or take a couple months ago. Like, are you shitting me, man? I really missed out on almost 5 years of peak. All because my dumbass didn't boot up Cyberpunk. I'm so mad right now that I literally had to go to the gym and start punching the bag because that's how mad I got. Man, I'm retarded, MCT. That's all I wanted to say. I'm a gonk. Love you, Big Cheese. Peace.
Jesus, did he just drop a heavy R on... Oh, for fuck's sake. Friend brothers, can we refrain from dropping hard R's on a goddamn live stream? Because if this thing gets demonetized, Nomadic Tune, you owe me like 200 quid. Oh, God, I can't believe he's just done that. Oh, great, thanks. I open the voicemails and that's what I get. I open the voicemails and that's what I get. Nomadic Tune, appreciate you, brother. What, he's complaining because he couldn't play it on release. Nomadic Tune, you clearly... Well, you obviously didn't do. You clearly didn't play Cyberpunk on release, did you? Brother, you dodged a bullet. Because I played that shit day one on PlayStation 5. You dodged a bullet, brother. For anyone that didn't play Cyberpunk on launch, trust me when I say you did not miss out. That's all I'm going to say about that. Right, let's carry on. Big Man More, 30 seconds long. Take it away, Mosef.
Hey there, MCT.
For God's sake. It's a skit.
How's it going today, Sonny?
Unless he genuinely is about 80 years old. I don't think I've ever actually heard Mo's voice before. Oh my God, have we got Old Man River in the chat?
You know what I remember? I remember the good old days where we had cartridges for video games. And I remember whenever they didn't work, you had to blow in them. You had to blow in them to make them work, and you stick them back into the system, then they worked.
I hope you enjoyed my old man impression. Love you, Big Cheese. Take care.
Oh, Mo. I think legitimately that's the first time I've heard Mo's voice. Oh, God love him. God love him. How many times have we got to teach you this lesson, old man? Right, let's carry on. Last of my kin, 32 seconds long. Mo, I appreciate that, brother. It's finally nice to hear Mo's voice.
So, MCT, this is last of my kin. I don't know from the earnings call if we will get a trailer. Could we get a release time of when it could show up? Probably so. What do you think? I mean, I still believe it might come in May. That's what I believe.
Appreciate you, brother. Nice message. I'll take it back to the theory that I had before. Do I think trailer 3 could be coming before the May earnings call? Yes, I do. Is May the start of summer? No, it's not. I understand it. Did Strauss say that the promo was going to start in the start of summer? Yes, he did. But my theory is, if trailer 3 does not drop... Okay, here's my theory. Plain and simple. If trailer 3 does not drop before or on the day of the May earnings call, they'll announce pre-orders before the earnings call, and trailer 3 will come a few weeks later. Meaning, technically, we did get something for the earnings call. There is no way we get something. We don't get anything before the earnings call. If the earnings call is going in May, which we know it is, and it's going to be 1 month before summer, there is no way they are going to miss out on promo for 1 month not to push the stock up. There's no way. They've done it every time with everything we've got around Grand Theft Auto 6. So, if the trailer 3 doesn't drop before or on the day of the earnings call, they'll announce that pre-orders are going to go live like maybe in 2-3 weeks time. They'll give like a day, and it might be like the last week of May or the first week of June. And then that week is when trailer 3 will drop. So in fact, last time I'm glad that you answered it, because it's a question that I don't think I answered properly before. So if anyone wants my theory on what could happen in May, here's my rough theory. The earnings call's in May. I think trailer 3 comes before that. If trailer 3 doesn't drop before that, Rockstar Games will announce that pre-orders are going to go live in 2 or 3 weeks' time. And on that week, trailer 3 will drop. And that is when pre-orders will go live. So there you go. You can have that one. D-Man with the 2. Appreciate it, D-Man. I think it's time to put ground rules on voicemails. There is ground rules on voicemails. There is literally a pinned comment. When people drop in voicemails, there is a pinned comment at the very start. Now, I can only do my part. I can only tell people to keep it clean. I didn't realise that he dropped hard R in that. So apologies, team. Nomadic Tomb, you naughty little scamp. I can't believe he's done that to me. But no, team, look, when it comes to these voicemails, there is a fucking pinned message there for a reason. I warn people, you've got to keep it clean. Now, unfortunately, I didn't vet that. So if people are insulted with him using the hard R, then I apologise. But he didn't use it, let's be honest, he didn't use it as a goddamn insult to someone, did he? He called himself hard R. Not saying that that's any better, I'm not trying to defend it, but you know what I mean? Anyway, Big Rock, 1 minute 14 seconds over, brother. We might have to cut you short.
Hey, brother, I just wanted to try to make a couple of quick points. My timelines might be a little off, but so long story short, so say, GTA 5 comes out in 2013, I believe, and you would assume that a skeleton crew or, I don't think a full-blown crew would already be on RDR2. So GTA 5 drops in 2013, and then RDR comes out in 2018. So with my theory or logic, I guess you could say, so say if they started production for GTA 6 shortly thereafter, setting the foundation would be obviously the beginning stages of a new game, and then so call it around 2019-ish, and then 2020 comes around. I think COVID really put a mud stomping into this game.
DMC, I'm gonna slap you. I swear to God, stop lighting that thing up. That's well confusing.
Games production. So I think a 2026, 2027 release makes a lot of sense considering the size of this game. So I would not be surprised if there's another small delay. Nothing crazy, small delay.
I can't believe he's just done that. He's just spent 1 minute 14 raking me through the calls and then ends it on, I think it'll get delayed again. Hold on, Big Rock. Wait a minute. Let me just come to the middle of that message. Where are we?
Shortly thereafter, setting the foundation would be obviously the beginning stages of a new game, and then so call it around 2019-ish, and then 2020 comes around. I think COVID really put a mud stomping into this game's production.
I agree with the COVID shout. I definitely agree with the COVID shout. That did put it back. I think even Ned Luke said that as well. So you're on the right tracks with there at the moment. I think he loses me in a sec because I don't understand where this ties into this game getting delayed again. But I'll keep going, Big Rock. I'll keep going.
So I think a 2026, 2027 release makes a lot of sense considering the size of this game. So I would not be surprised if there's another small delay. Nothing crazy, small delay.
Right, Big Rock. I appreciate the message, brother. I really do. And I think that's the first time Big Rock has actually sent in a voicemail. So appreciate you, brother. Right. I know where your head's at, but I'm gonna bring something up. You said small delay. When you're talking about small delay, we're not talking 2027. What do I mean by that? If this game gets delayed again, it is either getting delayed a couple of weeks or it's getting delayed another 6 months. Because there is no way in hell they are going to take the biggest video game of the generation, have it come 1 week before Black Friday, and delay it 2 months. And make it come out in January when no one's got any money. Brother, fuck that. Not a chance. That's the worst decision any billion-dollar company would ever make in their entire life. So, Big Rock, when you say a small delay, you must literally mean by like a week or two. Because a small delay, this game is not getting pushed back to January. It's not coming out February. It's not even coming out March. The earliest Rockstar games have ever given us a Grand Theft Auto or a Red Dead Redemption game. Correct me if I'm wrong. If they've given us a game in January, February, or March, then let me know in the chat. But I think the earliest was Grand Theft Auto 4 in April, if I remember rightly. Also, when is the fiscal year end? April. So that checks out. But legit, brother, I'm not saying you're wrong. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see. For all I know, you could be spot on. But I don't vibe with it at all, man. I think if this game is getting delayed again, and it is going to be 2027 like you said, it's going to be April. Earliest would be April, and that isn't a small delay. That's fucking horrendous. That's another 6 months. That would be 3 6 months delays. That means they told you in 2023 you'd be able to play it in 2025. You'd be playing it 1 month before halfway through 2027. That'd be embarrassing. For everyone involved, that would be embarrassing. So I appreciate the message, brother. I really do, and I'm not saying that you're wrong. For all you know, that might happen. It might get pushed back to December, January or something, but I don't see any logic in that happening at all. If they are not locked into this right now, if this game does not come out in November or the week after that, we'll see you in April, because it's not coming out after Christmas, and it's not coming out January, February. Not a sniff. And you can take that to bank. I'm so confident of that. So confident. Greg Shoemaker with a 5. Appreciate you, Gregory. Hey, MCT, how are you? In my family, at least when I was growing up, my mother always used a soft R, euphemism, and she always called people a hard R. Yeah, look, I don't want to hover on this at all, because it's 2026 and the PC community and everything. And, you know, you can get cancelled quite easily for, like, even like coming across like you're trying to defend a word. Now, I always lend myself towards the school of theory from Ricky Gervais. It's words. It's as simple as that. I will blame that on my upbringing. I had a really... Oh, God, am I really deep in this right now? Okay, I'm going to put it in the most simple terms that I can do. I got brought up in a very, very harsh reality. It's only words. If someone calls you words, don't be so soft about it. That's how I got brought up. Was it right? I'm not too sure. But I didn't get brought up on this whole, if someone calls you something, if someone says something, all of a sudden now you have to cancel them and they're a piece of shit and, you know, everything else. I don't condone things like racism and stuff. That's you know, I draw a line well before racism. But I just see it like when we were talking before about Nomadic Tune, when he accidentally dropped the hard R in, I see it as he wasn't calling anyone a hard R. He used it in reference to himself. Now, that doesn't insult me. I don't see how it insults anyone else. And the only person that should be insulted is him. And it's his prerogative if he is, but it's his own vocabulary. So I don't want to deep this at all. Gregory, I appreciate the donation, but legit, I'm going to make it clear, if anyone wants to hover around Nomadic Tune saying that shit, fair enough, go and have a conversation with yourself, but I am not deep in that at all. I got brought up on words can't hurt you, so I'm sorry if you don't rock with that shit, but that's just how I got brought up. Right, speaking of Nomadic Tune, we got another one. Oh my God, do I dare play this? Right, Nomadic Tune, you know that I love you, brother. You know that I love you, but legit, this better be sound. Like, this is 18 seconds long. This better be crystal clear, or else I'm going to have words with him.
Sabotage a Corpo power station.
No, I don't trust him. Right, let's get through it.
Jump a Corpo transport. Kidnap a Corpo suit. Is this a plug for the word Corpo, or do you have a point? Know what? You're starting to remind me of me 50 years back. Minus the charisma. And impressive cock.
Nomadic Tune, if you get the chance, I'd really recommend playing Cyberpunk. It's a great game. I think you'd love it. D-Man with the 5. Appreciate it, D-Man. Some of these voicemails are pre-earn call. I think onions have changed. I don't think a delay will happen. If the delay, it's even with marketing. Credibility lost. Some of these were, what is it, 6th of Feb, which was today. So these voicemails that we're doing right now, brother, are from today. Although saying that, the Big Rock one was from the 3rd, to be honest. Okay, fair enough, D-Man, you've got me there. I completely forgot. Like I said, man, there's been that many voicemails, so apologies. Bad content creator, that's on me, that. Right, let's carry on. We've got Cal, 42 seconds long. Take it away, Cal.
Hey, MCT, it's Carl here again. Mate, I don't know, this is like, it's weird after like all the negativity.
Look at what positivity does to Cal. I love it.
Surrounding GTA 6 with the community, the stuff that Rockstar have done to the community, the clickbait, like the clickbait cockroaches, brother, it's all finally coming together.
Don't jinx us, Cal. Don't jinx us. This shit could get pushed.
Knock on wood. We've got the promo, we've got all this stuff going on, and then I don't know, man, I'm just buzzing. I didn't really have a point to this message. I just wanted to say that this finally feels like the year of GTA. You know, better late than never, eh? I'm just buzzing, man. Damn, man.
Nah, Cal, I appreciate it, man. I love the positivity. Again, I mentioned it at the start of the stream for anyone that wasn't rocking with us before. You know, the reality is, if I can get people to start feeling positive about Grand Theft Auto again, then I'm going to do my best to try. I was far too negative about Grand Theft Auto 6 12 months ago. I didn't like the content that I was putting out, so I really want to try and push positivity the best that I can do. And Cal, it really is awesome to hear you just sounding so positive. Yeah, it's crazy what a week can do. Nice message, Cal. I like that. G-Money Shoemaker again with a 5. Appreciate you, G-Money. That wasn't the hard R word. I said retreat. Retreat? Not the bad one. Is that like dodgy to say in America? I swear to God, I have no clue what the hell that word is. What? Retreat. Not the bad one. And maybe I should stop saying it if it is insulting. Look at the spelling. I'm not going to say it again in case I am insulting someone. It's not the same as the other word we don't use on here. G-Money, unless this is an American thing, I generally don't even know what word you're talking about. And do you know that second word you've put there? R-E-T-R-E-A-D. Legit, brother. I ain't got a clue what that is at all. I'm not trying to be insulting. I genuinely don't know what that word is. So if you've got a different vocabulary to me, then fair play, brother. But I appreciate the 5, nevertheless. I just feel like a heel because I can't acknowledge what you're saying because I don't know what that word is that you're hovering around. But I appreciate you, Greg. You know what I do. Ben Force is knocking about. Good to see you. Benjamin, as always. GTA Infinity as well. Shout out GTA Infinity every single goddamn time. Right, let's carry on because we've still got more voicemails to get into. Blind Fury, take it away.
You're right, MCT. I just want to say, hope you're doing well, and I hope you have a great weekend, you and Queenie and Woody. Just want to send some positivity and some love to you. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Look at what positive news does to this community. All these voicemails that we've done for the past 2 months, everyone's been down on the luck saying, oh, MCT, when's this game going to come out? I think it might get another delay. Look at this positivity, man. It's flowing through us all. I love to hear it. We'll carry it on. Legal theft, keep us going.
How's it going, Michael, Connor, Tannen? So I actually do have a question for you today. So remember after Rockstar released the first trailer, there was a year of silence, and in between that year, we had a bunch of schizo theories. And, you know, as much as it was very painful to go through that, I think it was kind of fun. Like, I had a lot of fun. With the 27 theory, you had the moon theory. Do you think that there's going to be any more theories coming up now that things are starting to be a little bit more official?
Appreciate illegal theft. Yes, without a doubt, there will be more theories. 100%. There's already theories out there. There's already theories out there, man. people are already theorizing. Well, me, for example, use me as a perfect measuring stick. I've already theorized that we're going to get trailer 3 in May. Some people don't accept that because May isn't technically the start of summer, and Strauss said the promo was going to start in summer. So already you've got theory in regards to positive and negative light there. So we've already got theory starting. I think the big theory, without a doubt, is a lot of people will be theorizing that we're going to get something in May. And the other side of it is people will say, no, summer doesn't start till June. June is, what is it? June, July, August, September, October, November. June's 6 months out. They normally drop pre-orders 6 months out. So, you know, I think a lot of people are going to come with theories about that. But in regards to schizo theories, I think legal theft, and I could be speaking bollocks because for all I know, Mr. Boss is probably going to come with one next week. But I would like to think that this community learned its lesson from the moon theory from 2024 and through half of 2025. That schizo theories, none of them came off at all. The moon theory didn't come off. The 23 theory didn't come off. The 27 theory didn't come off. The December theory didn't come off. The Valentine's theory hasn't come off once. I've seen 2 versions of this Valentine theory now. In fact, there are Valentine's theories right now. People think we're going to get something on Valentine's Day. So there's already Valentine's theories out there. So yes, unfortunately, there will be schizo theories for the next 2 months. I would like to say that we've learnt our lesson. I really don't think I'm going to be covering any schizo theories. But yeah, my theory is May. If we get something on Valentine's Day, awesome. But I can't see it myself. Let's come to chat here. Let's quickly have a quick gander to see what you lot are saying before we get back into voicemails. Best by Brian MCT, have you never had to retread your Oh, it was retread that he was saying. Oh, I see. G-Money, apologies, brother. I don't know why I did not read that as retread at all. Retread your tyres. Right, Brian, appreciate you, brother. He's got my back as always. Blind Fury, never thought I'd see someone say that about Strauss. What? Benjamin Forster, everyone sounds like they are super high on Grand Theft Auto positivity. Love it. Oh, Ben, you and me both, brother. It's, again, it's nice to hear the Friend Brothers just flowing with positivity. You love to see it. GT Infinity, what's the 23 theory? It was in 2024, GT Infinity, weren't it? Trailer 3 was coming, what was it, November 23rd or December 23rd? There was a theory around the 23rd of a day in 2024, but I can't remember if it was October, November, or December. It was one of them. And like all the others, it shit-canned itself. Right, Zayden's 37 seconds long. Zayden's, I don't think I've ever said that name before. Do I dare click play?
What up, MCT? This Shifty here.
Oh, Shifty D. I was going amongst it, Shifty.
Regarding the news we got from the earnings call, I was curious to get your opinion on this. You know, we heard Strauss, the bank check, say we're going to get some marketing that we've never seen before. So I was curious. I think it would be cool if they would deliver it, but not deliver it right away. Make us solve certain mysteries like websites or maybe GTA Online, stuff like that. I wanted to get your take on that.
That'd be sick. Shifty, that would be sick. Again, man, what have I been saying? For anyone that's been rocking with MCT for the past year now, what's the one thing that I was saying early doors last year in 2025? Make 2025 the year of Grand Theft Auto 6. Obviously, it was before we got the 2 delays, but we went into 2025 thinking this game was going to come out at the end of 2025. So I said, why can't Rockstar Games take the piss interactive, make it the year of Grand Theft Auto 6 physically? Go around Miami, put up wanted posters of Jason and Lucia. I don't know what it is, but I think that would just be sick. If I start seeing photos around actual Miami in real life and there's wanted posters of Jason and Lucia, I think that would just be mad, man. I think that would be really good promo. But Zayden's, I think that they'll definitely put up like billboards and promo, very similar to how they did with Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption 2. I think we're going to get all that. And obviously as well, if you look at it, technology's changed a little bit from when Grand Theft Auto 5 last came out, and you can promote yourself in a lot better ways. How sick would it be if they made sort of like a parody TikTok account, or maybe a few of them, and it's basically people recording like the Real Dimes or Draquan Priest or something, doing something in the street. Like, do you know in trailer 1, when you see that it looks like they're shooting a music video in the middle of the street and you got them cars doing donuts around them? Imagine if someone puts up a TikTok and it's like obviously a video of that going down, and in the very back you can see Jason and Lucia. Like, it would be shit like that would be sick. So yeah, Zayden's 100%. If they do that, I'm all over it with bells on. G-Money Shoemaker with a 10. You know, we do double time here, lad. Let me just mute Discord before it blows your ears out. Ken, do your thing. It was $10. It's a big donation.
It's showtime!
Yes, that's awesome. Yes,
Yeah! Come on, yeah!
Appreciate you, G-Money, with the 10. It's pronounced retread. Anyway, with that out of the way, I wanted to ask if you think Trailer 3 would come before the onset of the summer marketing push. Do you think marketing is after Trailer 3? G-Money, you make a really good point. In fact, holy shit. That is something that I've not even thought about yet. That's not something I've not even brought up yet. That's something no one else has brought up yet. We've got Trailer 1 and Trailer 2. And what was the one thing that Strauss said in that earnings call? The marketing doesn't start till summer. For all we know, he's not including Trailer 3 in the marketing. So technically, Trailer 3 could drop in May. There's your schizo theory. Greg, high five me on that shit, but they dap me up right now, big cheese. That is sick. I didn't even deep it like that. So Trailer 3 might not actually be part of the marketing. Marketing could be promos, billboards, advertisements, TV time, YouTube. G-Money. Holy shit. I think you're onto something there, brother. They could drop Trailer 3 in May and it not be part of the marketing. Because technically, guess what? Oi. Let me double down on that, G-Money. What would you consider to not technically be marketing? Pre-orders. Pre-orders isn't marketing. If you're going to pre-order the fucking video game, you're going to pre-order it. Advertising pre-orders is not going to make you pre-order a video game any more than you're going to pre-order it in the first place. Pre-ordering is not marketing a video game. Pre-ordering is making it available for you to pre-order. Marketing is advertising the game. So if Trailer 3 comes out with pre-orders, pre-order isn't a marketing strategy. Technically, a Trailer 3 would, but Trailer 1 and Trailer 2 technically haven't been seen as marketing because Strauss said the marketing doesn't start till summer. G-Money. Down the rabbit hole. Dap me up right now one time. Oh my God. Unbelievable, brother. I love that. I love a good schizo theory. Right, Blind Fury, keep going.
Shout out to Vinewood Public Access because he's been playing.
No. We don't shout out other YouTubers on this shit. What? No. We put a line in that straight away, Blind Fury. In fact, Shari, go.
What is up, Big Cheese?
I'm only joking.
Vice City, and it's made me think, do you think Love Fist could return in GTA 6? Or nah? Do you think like their time's done? Or what?
Appreciate it, Big Stepper. Love Fist. The issue that you've got with Love Fist is I know that a lot of people think that they saw Phil Cassidy in Trailer 2, and I thought it was for a long time, but there's every chance that that isn't Phil Cassidy. It's just going to be like a reference to him. Like, it's going to be a character. It was, what was it, Phil's Auto, or Phil's Ammunition, but that doesn't mean that it's Phil Cassidy. It could just be a character called Phil that looks like Phil Cassidy, but it's not actually Phil Cassidy because it won't be the same guy. Because who voiced Phil Cassidy? Was it Gary Busey? I think it was. And obviously Gary Busey, I don't think he's doing voice work for Grand Theft Auto 6. And there was also something else as well. Apparently, there have been characters that have come over from Grand Theft Auto's 3D universe or the HD universe, but only through vocal work. So like Laszlo, for example, was in GTA 3 Vice City and San Andreas, but only on the radio. Whereas in Grand Theft Auto 5, he was in it, but he was physically in it. So there's a difference. Whereas Love Fist, they're on the radio, but they were also physically in the game. Like, you did missions with them. So I'm not expecting Love Fist to be in the game physically. Now, is there a chance that they might pop up in the radio stations? Is there a chance that there could be like t-shirts and stuff going around, posters for them? Yeah, there was wanted posters of Nico Bellic in Grand Theft Auto 5. I know that it's not the same, but you know what I mean? It's the same universe, but whatever. But Love Fist, I'm not expecting them to be in it physically, but probably a few references and maybe on the radio. Right, Shower Keeper's going. I'll come back to chat in a sec, but we'll just go through the next voicemail.
Got 2 questions today. One stemming from what we've just been talking about as far as GTA 6's numbers, kind of comparing it to GTA 5. Now, I don't know any information on this, so do we think that there are more console users today on PlayStation 5 and Series S and X than there was on 360 and PlayStation 3?
Yes.
Because I think obviously that's going to have an effect on the sale numbers, potentially good or bad, because as I say, I don't know how that landscape looks.
You know what, Showery, a quick Google search will sort this out, but my answer is definitely yes. How many PlayStation... How should we word this? How many PlayStation 5 units have been sold so far? The answer is, as of December 31st, 2024, Sony has sold approximately 92.2 million PlayStation 5 units. And then if we put how many PlayStation 4 units have been sold so far, so we had 92.2, PlayStation 4 was over 117.2, but PlayStation 4 obviously had a lot more years and obviously had a lot more longevity. So is there a chance that PlayStation 4 didn't hit 92.2 at the time PlayStation 5 did? I don't think it would have done, but I could have been wrong. But the point I'm trying to make, Showery, is there are more people... My convoluted way of thinking about it is there are more people right now at the age that can afford to buy their own console as of right now, whereas back in the day, like... I can use me, for example. When Grand Theft Auto 4 came out, I wasn't of the age where I would have gone and bought my own console because I was a kid. Now I'm a fully grown adult, so I buy my own console, I'll buy the game myself. So I see it as there are more people today that grew up with this game that are of the age now where they can buy the game for themselves and buy the console for themselves. So there are more people, technically, numbers-wise, across the span, that will be able to buy a console and buy it themselves in compared to being kids. Whereas if you compare it to 13 years ago with Grand Theft Auto 5, a lot of people, when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, a lot of fans that will buy Grand Theft Auto 6 on a PlayStation 5 or a PlayStation 5 Pro today will have been kids when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. If that makes sense. It's convoluted, but that's my answer to your question.
My second question, and this goes for everyone in chat as well, do you want to see GTA 6's map in its entirety before the release of the game, or do you want it to be more of a surprise for the first playthrough?
Nice question, Shower. In fact, I'm glad that he brought the chat in as well. Chat, I do want people to answer that question. When it comes to the full map of Grand Theft Auto 6, do you want Rockstar Games or some little fucking pube on Twitter to leak it to you? Regardless, do you want to see the full map of Grand Theft Auto 6 fully finished and rendered before you get to play it? Showery, I'll answer it myself. Hell no, brother. Hell no. I vibe with the mapping project, but the closer they get to finalising that thing is when I completely shut off from it. I won't cover the mapping project early doors. That's just not happening. Oh, sorry, not early doors. Like, I'd say like a good month or two, maybe even a bit longer. Like, I barely cover the mapping project anyway, but I don't think I'm really going to be looking at the mapping project closer to when this game comes out, because I just don't think what a bit of point spoiling the game for myself. Like, fuck that. Blind Fury says surprise. 50 Short says surprise. M2 Taka says make a poll. No, brother, I can read this shit myself. We can pull double duty. By the way, if I ever said M2 Taka's name before, I don't think I have done. Can remind that punk bitch what time it is on a Friday.
It's showtime!
Appreciate it, Big Cheese. Tabby Room wants the game spoilt for him. Shocking. Mods ban him. M. Gruey, surprise. Ben Forster, PlayStation 3 only sold 87 million units, which was obviously the launch console. PlayStation 3 only sold 87. Wow. And then you compare the numbers of PlayStation 4 and the numbers of PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5's been out since, 2020? or 2019 or 2021, I can't remember, and that's done 92.2. So PlayStation 5 with Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out at the end of this year. PlayStation 5 will overlap PlayStation 4's numbers in the next couple of years because it was 92.2 million to 100 and what was it, 114 million. So they'll definitely overlap it at some point. PlayStation 5 actually outsold Nintendo Switch 2 this holiday, which I didn't think was going to happen. They did do, so I was surprised about that, which means PlayStation 5 are on a roll. I think a lot more people, especially PC players, are leaning more towards PlayStation than Xbox, and they're going to buy a console for Grand Theft Auto 6. So, yeah, I think PlayStation 5 are probably going to overlap PlayStation 4 numbers in the next 3 years, and a lot of that will be down to people buying PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro for Grand Theft Auto 6 that comes out at the end of this year. Well, all of a sudden, why the hell did I just turn into Rain Man, by the way? What the fuck was that shit? Where the hell did I just go then? Are we all still here, by the way? Oh my god. I swear to God, I just blacked out. Holy shit. Right, let me come to voicemails. Is there any other voicemails to read? I thought we had one more. Has Eric deleted his voicemails? Oh, it's here. Eric, why is his microphone so quiet? Right, team, we got one more voicemail to get through, so I'm going to call it time at the bar. This is the last voicemail I'm going to put in. So if anyone drops a voicemail now, I apologize, but it will get played on Monday's live stream. Eric, 24 seconds. It sounds very quiet, this. It looks very quiet, so everyone's going to have to listen. So everyone shut up and let's listen.
Okay, hopefully it's better now.
Bloody hell, Eric, I can barely hear you, lad. This is top volume on Discord, by the way. So Eric, I'm gonna bear with it. I'm gonna see if I can hear what he's talking.
First question is.
In fact, you know what, Eric? I'm gonna turn my PC volume all the way up. My PC volume normally hangs on around 30. I'm gonna put you all the way up to 100, brother. Oh my god, that's so loud. Right, Eric, get amongst it.
What would you like to see in GTA 6? What is your ultimate wish list? And chat, what would you like to see? Another question. What do you think about trains?
What do I think about what? Did you say trains?
What do you think about trains?
Yes, he definitely said trains, without a doubt. Yeah, I don't know why. I thought he said, what do you think about drones? I don't give a shit. Eric, I'll answer it backwards. I'll answer the last question first and the first question last. Trains. Never really deeped them, brother. I'm going to be honest. Not really been a massive train guy. But your name on Discord is literally Train by Eric. So I don't want to make Eric cry. So, Train by Eric. Let's say I like trains. How about that? But I've never really deeped it. And then second of all, what was the message that he had? What is something that me and chat are really looking forward to in regards to Grand Theft Auto 6? Like, what's on our wish list? Appreciate you, Eric. And team, like I said, I'm now covering up chat. Not covering up chat, sorry. I'm now covering up Discord, and I'm going to mute Discord. So any more voicemails that get put in now will get featured on Monday. Just want to say a massive shout out to every single person that dropped a voicemail in today. You lot have killed it. There was a shit ton we got through, and I think we smashed that. Right, Eric. Wish list. Skateboarding. I want to be able to skateboard in Grand Theft Auto 6. Surfing. I want to be able to surf in Grand Theft Auto 6. More side missions. I want more side missions in regards to Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft Auto 5 had a lot of side missions and they were quite good, but I'm quite greedy, and I know I sound quite spoiled, like spoiled little video game player, but yeah, I want more side shit. Grand Theft Auto 5 had some good side content, don't get me wrong, but I want more reasons to elongate playing this game that doesn't involve the main missions, if that makes sense. Right, team, I'm going to come to chat. So we've been rocking this bitch for 2 hours and 45 minutes, so you know that we normally go till 3 hours anyway. So we got 15 minutes left of 104.5 Radio MCT. I can't say thank you enough for anyone stopping out tonight, man. It's Friday, it's the weekend, and we're getting amongst it. So we've got 15 minutes left, but let me just go for a quick 60-second break, and your boy will be right back.
At Fly US, your business is important to us. That's why we treat you like shit. We know you have a choice when choosing an airline: awful, dreadful, or terrible. And we promise you, we're striving to be awful. Fly US. Sit back, relax, and shut up.
Sure, you work at an office, Sure, you do Pilates. Yes, your wife earns more money than you do. But don't let anyone tell you you're not a man. Let them know you're a tool. U-Tool, the do-it-yourself mega hardware store for guys just like you. Real tools. Guys who don't need to hire a plumber or electrician. Guys who do it themselves. Tools. Blue-collar guys aren't geniuses, and neither are you. Demonstrate this to your wife once and for all at U-Tool. Buy a circular saw. Any guy can use one of them. Wiring is for ninnies. Wire like the pros and make your house a safe place you can be proud of. Show that wife who's boss. The guy with a belt full of gear and the house under control. Show your wife who the family tool is. U-Tool, the mega hardware superstore.
Shout out to YouTube royalty. We got Borg and Bav knocking about in the chat on a Friday.
It's showtime!
Saying that, Australians are weird, aren't they? Borg and Bav, is it Saturday for you? He comes in and fucking ruins my stream. Grow up. It's Friday. Why have you got to be awkward? Why have you all got to be weird? Saturday. Grow up. It's not Saturday for another 2 hours. Appreciate you, brother, as always. YouTube royalty knocking about. Right, D-Man with the 2. Appreciate you, D-Man. Did you cover the post I made or did I miss it? D-Man, you've missed it. Oh, you bitch, you missed it. I said that your phone had died. No, man, if you rewind it back to about, we did your post before we did the voicemails. And we did the voicemails about, when did we do the voicemails? About maybe 2 hours, 10 minutes in. So, D-Man, if you take the live stream back to, I think it was like maybe the 2 hour, 5 minute mark, you might just hit it on the sweet spot where we just start getting in to your Discord message. So it'll be around about there, D-Man. Appreciate the 2, brother. Let's have a look here. JJ Gamer Dad. What's up, everyone? Hope y'all are doing well. I don't know about y'all. I can't wait to eat this red meat Rockstar talking about for real. JJ, I'm just in it to play a video game. I think you're in the wrong stream. I mean, red meat in the back of the throat in 2026 is quite wild. Pixels on a screen, brother. Guri, I think trailer 3 is not in the marketing phase for Grand Theft Auto 6. So that's why I think we are getting trailer 3 this month. And we are not going to hear anything from Rockstar before end of July. Holy shit. Guri took Greg's theory from 15 minutes ago, flipped it on its head, and now he's saying that we could get trailer 3 this month. That's wild. For anyone that's just joined the chat, G-Money Shoemaker came with a really, really good theory before, saying that trailer 3 might not be part of the marketing because trailer 1 and trailer 2 haven't been part of the marketing. Trailer 1 and trailer 2 they've already come out, and Strauss said the marketing doesn't start until summer. So technically, if trailer 3 is going to come out before the earnings call and it comes out in May, that isn't part of the marketing. And now we're coming out with theories that trailer 3 could come out this month. I'm down for a conspiracy theory. I'm down to get the tinfoil hat on and come with some hot caca. But trailer 3 coming this month is wild. That's a wild schizo take. More power to you. I hope it does come. I hope I'm dead wrong. I hope it comes out in the next 10 minutes. But I'm really looking at May. Really looking at May. Just because of the earnings call. That's the only reason I'm looking at May. Just because of that bastard earnings call. But we'll see. Suppose we'll see. Benjamin Forster. Oh, I forgot, Ben. I forgot that you're another weirdo, aren't you? Saturday morning with MCT. Can seriously, no joke. Can we just stop living in different time zones? Because you're all giving me a migraine. Legit. Like, can all the friend brothers that are in Australia, can you just move to where I am? That would make my life so much easier. Like, you don't understand. I appreciate you all, nevertheless. Oh, he's saying that. Hold on a minute. Let me bring up my world clock. What time is it for the Australian friend brothers? Are you lot literally up at crack of dawn? Are you up at dawn's crack right now? Hold on a sec. Where is it? World clock. Oh shit, I've only got American times up. Australia. Wait a minute. Perth. Where's Perth? Normally I have Perth. Where is it? Perth, Australia. 6:49. That's wild. I didn't even know there was 2 6 o'clocks in a day. That makes me sick. That generally makes me sick. Borg and Bav, Ben, whatever time it is where you're at right now, I want you to know that in the back of my throat, I'm vomiting. Will you please go back to bed for a bit? That hurt. That's far too early. No one has any right to be up before 6 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. Ben Forster, 7 a.m. in Perth. Ben, I'll let you off. Bryce, I'm also very excited to see the new cars in Grand Theft Auto 6. For example, in Trailer 2, there's a scene where a beautiful orange Mercedes is at the red light, and that's my car. I was excited to see that. Bryce, remember, you can't legally fuck a car. You can't stick your meat and Johnson into the exhaust pipe. Now, Grand Theft Auto 6, they might come with some wild shit, but I think they're going to set the bar. I think they're going to just give a bit of a limitation in regards to touching up a Merc. But Bryce, you keep doing you, brother. You keep plodding along. Right, team. I think Google's about to crash on me. So when it crashes, I'll refresh it, and then I'll remind you that we've got 10 minutes left of 104.5. Let's get your comments in, get your questions in, get your hot takes in, get your conspiracy theories in, and I'll do my best, very best to get amongst it. I really wish Google would just hurry up and crash. I'm scrolling up and down, man. Like, just crash. It's coming in 5 seconds. I'm telling you. 5, 4, 3. Hurry up. 2, 1. It's still not crashing yet. Come on, man. The thing is, when it comes to this, right, when I scroll through chat and it starts like really lagging and slowing down, I know that it's about to crash. And we've been lagging now for about 15 seconds, so it's coming. It's teasing me, man. It's lining it up. All right, now it's starting to piss me off a little bit. Can you please just hurry up and blow up? I swear to God. At this point, I'm about to take a sledgehammer to this PC. It's not the PC's fault, it's Google. Because you lot are lighting me up in chat, and again, I can't say thank you enough, but because there's that many chats going on, for some reason, my live stream, the chat in Google's YouTube just decides to have a brain aneurysm. So if I keep scrolling up and down, it should crash, but it's not doing. Right, okay, you know what? I'm not going to acknowledge it. I'm just going to leave it. And it'll crash on its own. Oh shit. Benjamin Forster sent 1 membership. Oh, Benjamin, I appreciate your big cheese. Kenneth.
It's showtime!
Sit in that seatbelt, bitch!
Ben, that's far too generous, brother. 7 o'clock in the morning, you're sending out memberships. That's ridiculous. I can't say thank you enough, man. You know you're appreciated. Fucking hell, Benjamin. Oh, just caught my finger on the table. You know what? Take your membership back, you rat. Oh my God, that's horrible. Right, Mood Music, MCT. Fuck that hurt. Pre-launch marketing for Grand Theft Auto 5. Hold on a sec, Mood. Fucking hell, man. Nope, I've amputated myself. That's it. 10 fingers and now 9. 2 thumbs included. I really wish Google would crash. Mood Music, YTC, MCT, pre-launch marketing for Grand Theft Auto 5 began in April, 5 months before the September release, so 6s will start in June perhaps. It's a solid theory, brother. It's a solid theory. I like teaming that theory up with G Money Shoemaker's theory of Trailer 3 might not be actually in the marketing, so Trailer 3 could drop anytime. I like that. Oi. Deep this, or peep this. Whatever first syllable you want to use. Imagine if Rockstar Games just tweeted this out. Imagine the scenes of the community, right? If they tweeted this out. No one said Trailer 3 was part of the marketing. That's it. And they just put ... Every man, woman, child, father-in-law, sisters, brothers, mother lover would be constantly refreshing Rockstar Games for the next 2 months. Because they'd expect Trailer 3 to drop at some point. Oh, that'd be so sick. The absolute titanium grip on the ball sack that this company has on all of us is ridiculous. That would be sick. Right, team, we got 5 minutes left of 104.5, and for some reason, Google is still not crashing. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to refresh this bitch myself. I've been waiting for it to do it, and it's not doing it. So let's refresh this. Hopefully, we're still live. Let's click refresh. Oh, I'm worried it's going to completely kill the stream. Oh no, I don't like this at all. Are we still here? Are we good? Man, this thing is lagging right now. Oh my God, Google, are we good? It says OBS is fine, so you lot should still be able to hear me all right, but Google is having a fucking brain aneurysm right now. Oh my God, man, I'm having a migraine. Team, hold on a sec. I'm going to have to bring this up on my phone. You lot should still be able to hear me because I'm on OBS, but Google has completely shit its pants. One sec. Oh God, how awkward is this? I'm going to have to bring it up on YouTube and I'm going to get adverts on my own stream. Sort it out, Zuckerberg. I know you own Facebook. Shari, unfortunately, we can hear you. Mods, pack him up. Right, Shari says that you can still hear me. I'm just going through chat. Crossfire, MCT, my YouTube just crashed. I reckon yours will in a few seconds. Man, I've clicked refresh on YouTube and I've just got a white screen. Oh, way up. I got a reload button. Oh, we're back. We're back. Okay, we're back. We're all good. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Shout out Harry Potter fans. Legit, no joke, man. Can you actually all hear me? Like, I need to make sure that you all can hear me for the last 5 minutes. It says that we're good. OBS didn't cut out once. It was just Google having an absolute meltdown. I don't know why Google threw its toys out the pram then. There was no need for it at all. So when I get the confirmation that y'all can hear me, I'll carry on. We got a couple of minutes left, but I'll still read the chat. Mood Music, 5 out of 5. We hear you. Upper Robin, 2. 2? Shari says, yep. Yep, sadly we can hear you. DMC. Oh. That joke didn't land. It didn't land. Mood Music, yes. Ghost drop trailer 3 pre-May earnings call. Begin full marketing push late June or maybe even late July. Man, I came into this stream today not even thinking the possibility of Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer 3 could not be involved in the marketing. You lot are all convincing me here of a schizo theory that trailer 3 could drop literally the first week of May and it just not be included in the marketing at all. Oh my God, that's mental. Why have I not thought about this? Oh, that makes me a little bit sick. Right, team. What was I going to say? We got about 2 minutes left of 104.5. So if anyone genuinely has any more conversations, any more hot takes, any more questions I want to get them in now, man, because I'll do my very best to read them through and then we'll call it time at the bar. Cool Water DMC, the one who whines about being picked on, is out here making digs. What a goddamn world. Oh shit. Cool Water throwing shade. Fucking hell. Fight. Ghost, MCT, do you remember Ghost that had an AVM surgery? An AVM surgery. Ghost. Oh, yes. I do remember Ghost. We all remember Ghost. Yes, they were having brain surgery. Ghost, is that you? I thought Ghost had a blue profile picture. I'm not saying he can't have a brain surgery and not change his profile picture, but it's the profile picture that's throwing me off. Ghost! Is that you, Ghost? Genuinely no joke, is that actually you? GT Infinity, not the schizo theories. I'm still salty about the 2 delays. Yeah, fair enough. We don't have time for schizo theories around here. Someone said to me, someone asked before, didn't they, on voicemail, do you think there'll be any more schizo theories? I think technically, if we were to sit here now and make a schizo theory of our own and said trailer 3 is not part of the marketing campaign, so trailer 3 could drop in the next 2 months, that would be classed as a schizo theory. You know what I mean? Oh, look at this piece of shit, by the way. I mean, just look at him. For anyone that missed it, Mr. I'll take Rockstar's $1 million and walk off into the sunset is here as well. Cyberboy's knocking about. Yep, Ken, tell me what time it is. Fucking YouTube royalty.
It's showtime!
Only joking, brother. Always good to see Cyberboy knocking about. Unbelievable. That was the payoff. No, I'm only I swear to God, I'm only winding you up. It was like, literally no joke, man. It was the biggest story all over my feed right before I went live. I was watching Luke Stevens' live stream just before I was going live, and even he was talking about it. I couldn't get away from it, man. Where are we? Let's have a gander. Shari, my question, why do standard chocolate M&Ms even exist? Shari, my question is, why are you always talking about chocolate? Because I know you're not fat. Ghost has become a friend, brother. Holy shit, Ghost, I appreciate that. Big stepper, that's a huge show of support. Kenneth reminding what time it is on a weekend.
It's showtime!
Cyberboy, he even spelt it wrong. It's knocking boots. It's not kicking boots, you idiot. M2 Taka, Bav mentioned that there were 117 days between Red Dead Redemption 2's Trailer 3 and the release, and said, guess how many between May 26th and November 19th? M2 Taka, do you believe Borg Bav? More fool you, brother. More fool you. Bryce, hey, Cyberboy went, oh yeah, everyone just talked to Cyberboy now that he's here. Oh yeah, sick, yeah. Cyberboy, apparently it's the biggest story in gaming at the moment, crazy. Yeah, for anyone that missed it, Cyberboy got paid off by Rockstar Games to crap on a game that we won't talk about because we don't want to end up in court. But yeah, he's standing trial next week, and the good thing is he can afford lawyers because apparently he's a millionaire. It's fucking, I don't want to talk about it. It's fucking wild, man. This is the gaming industry in a nutshell. You put out a shit game, it's everyone else's fault but yourself. Don't talk about it because you're going to stand trial. Right, Vicig, let's end on your message, shall we? MCT, by the way, friend, brother, check your fan art. Don't tell me what to do. And memes channel, whenever, dropped a little treat for you there. Hope you like it. Vicig, don't tell me what to do. It's the weekend. Nice one. No, I'm only winding you up, brother. I will actually check it out once I finish the stream. Right, team, I'm actually a little bit sad because Cyberboy's just joined the chat as we are closing it down. So, yeah, apologies, but... Oh! To be fair, I have been streaming for 3 hours. Anyway, team, I have officially now closed the chat. Well, closed the chat. I've covered the chat. So please, for the love of God, don't send any more donations. Don't send any more questions because I do not want you to waste your hard-earned money, time, and effort. Oh, man, it's the weekend. It's the weekend. We've got here once again on the back of a really good week. Look, we got to take the rough with the smooth, but when we get the smooth, we butter that sucker up and we get amongst it. It's been, without deeping it too much, it's been a very, very... It's been a very negative 12 months around the GTA community. 2 big delays, 1 positive day. Constantly feel like you're just being ignored from Rockstar Games. All your theories just falling flat on your arse. And it's been, I gotta admit, and this week's been nice. Tuesday was really nice. Some of the voicemails that we got today, I can feel that a lot more people are a lot more positive about this game now. The reality is, I came into this shit in YouTube 2 days ago. Fucking hell, can you imagine? I came into this shit 2 years ago with not with the intention of covering Grand Theft Auto stuff at all, not covering Rockstar Games, not covering Grand Theft Auto 6, not covering Rockstar Games exclusively, just making video game content. And I found my way to the GTA community, and you lot are awesome, and it's one of the best things that I ever did. But it has been rough for the past 12 months. It has been rough. We've had a lot of negativity. There's been a lot of rumors, a lot of rumors about more delays and stuff. Then the delays happen, and everyone turns on each other. So when we have a week like this, when Strauss gave us a positive, and the day after he doubles down on it, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. It's not a trailer. It's not screenshots. It's not artwork, but it's positivity and it's something. And finally, it's something the fans can actually be positive about. So I see this week as a win. I think we should take it as a win. So go into the weekend, enjoy your weekend. You deserve it. You've worked hard for it all week. Trying to think on what to end on. Look, let's just end on positivity. Just end on positivity. And like I say every single time, man, it's the weekend, so enjoy it. You know, stay safe. You know, go all out. But just stay safe on our streets, man. Because I want us all to be here at the end of the year when that fucking game comes out. Every person that's listening to this right now, man, I want you all here with me. We're close. As of right now, we've not been closer. The next earnings call is in May. And if this game does not get delayed before that earnings call, that's the first earnings call that they are going to do when Grand Theft Auto 6 falls in the fiscal year. We've never been more back, and we've never been more closer. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Like I said, team, enjoy the weekend. Be responsible, but don't be too responsible. You know, enjoy it. But the most important thing is, please, for the love of God, man, just stay safe on our streets. keep your eyes peeled. I don't know what's coming over the weekend. We always like to drop a video on Sunday, so keep your eyes open for that. We might drop a video on Sunday, but regardless, we'll catch you live and direct on Monday, and we will be back to the earlier time on Monday like we always do, which will be around 2 o'clock UK time. Whatever time that is in the time zone that you're in, we'll get amongst it on Monday. But anyway, I'll catch you live and direct on Monday. You stay safe. Peace out, you little mug.